What is up, everybody? I am here in the Rock Racing TV studio with a special guest. This is our version, their version of Clyde. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell them what you're here for?
Well, my name is Björn Grimsson. Hard to, but I'm called Bubby, and I've been involved with Formula Off-Road since, well, long time ago.
Long time ago.
And I'm here to. I'm responsible for taking all the cars here over and do the race.
So that's kind of a big deal. Like, you have to make sure all 16 race teams get stuff here, get tools here, parts here, cars here. Logistically, I bet that is kind of a nightmare.
No, it does not. It's not.
It's not?
No, they are pretty. They have, all the drivers. I just send them a list. Fill out the list what you are carrying with you, and so on. Then we make something that's called Ada Carnet, which basically means everything we ship to U.S. has to come back to Iceland.
Yep.
And that's not so big paperwork, actually. It's doable.
Yeah.
But, of course, you have to get a hotel for the rescue team. You have to get the rescue team. You have to get and so on and so on.
Yes.
But most of it goes for himself.
Yeah.
For himself. Himself.
Yeah. I say most of the race team's pretty good about making sure they have everything ready to go when they need to be there and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we are. I think most of the racing team have most of the spare parts they can come to need. You need spare axles, spare transmissions, and spare tires, and spare transfer cases.
Yep.
And drive shafts and so on. But still, we have one driver now struggling because he broke a rocker arms.
Yep.
But hopefully he will solve that.
What kind of motor does he have?
I think it's
LS.
No, it's a old school Chevy small block.
Okay, Chevy. All right, looks like we're going to cut down to do some racing. And this is one of your Formula Icelandic ice race teams that actually is racing with us this weekend.
Yep.
He came up, hopped with us a little bit, played with us a little bit on our course. He played out last night, had some trouble, went back, cut the tires.
Yep.
So.
Where did he end?
Do what?
Where did Aaron end?
Where did he land?
Where did he end for the first course?
I don't know his time. I can probably pull it up, though. Huh? Give me 1 second. He had a pretty decent time.
Yeah, he's a wild driver.
His motor seems bad.
Yeah, it's a Hellcat.
Hellcat? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slightly modified or not so much. It's just maybe a few more turns on the blower. Well, that's it. That's about it.
So he's earned a blower on a Hellcat. Okay.
Yeah. And driving pump gas.
Wow. It sounded like a big motor when he was coming around.
Well, there he's going. I expect him to go up, all the way up.
All right, let's see what he can do.
And explain the flag system. So there's some flags out there on the course, or markers, or.
The green flag means basically that the track is clear.
Okay.
A red flag means you have to get out of the track or stop driving.
Okay.
And then we have start flag.
Yep.
It's just start you into the track.
Yep.
And before that, the green flag has to be up.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
I think he backed down and cut one of them kits on.
That's fine. You can back off that box if you want. Well, back home, that would be a penalty.
This is a pretty steep hill.
It's a very steep hill.
So,
Aaron finished 13th out of 19 bouncers, so he did very well in bouncing.
I would say so.
Yeah, he did very well.
Yeah.
13th out of 19th, that's good.
That's not bad.
No, it's great for a sport he's never really done. So
I mean, the car is shorter and the car is Formula Off-Road car, not a bouncer.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
There we go. Out the top he goes. And do we know his time?
We don't have time.
Okay, you don't have times. Okay.
We just run. We just need to go all the way up.
Okay, all the way up.
We can do it on time as well in some cases, but most of the time we do it.
And you do have one course this time, correct?
Yeah, the skimming is time.
Time. Okay, skimming is time. Yeah, you don't want to go slow on that.
No, we don't. Let me see.
Loki vodka.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can go eat with him as a bitch.
Yeah, I already broke. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the weekend. Yeah, I broke the transmission in half.
That's it.
I'll call it worth a life.
Afslut på stigen. Stigen, Karlsruhe.
Do what? You want me to record points? I can. I don't. They were asking if we could record their point, or if they have a radio to hear the points. We will find out shortly. I love that all your race teams have matching shirts. That's so neat. That's so awesome to be able to see. Okay, red team, green team, orange team. It's
well, the KFC team or Team Tour is actually stealing a lot of guys from everybody else.
Yeah.
He has a habit of putting all in shirt from him.
Yeah.
But he usually have a nice shirt, so it's great.
Yeah. I see the blue team. I see a yellow team. I see the KFC team.
Yeah.
It's neat to see all the team. There's the green shirts over there. It's neat to see. I've seen the.
Modi is actually a new car from this year.
Okay.
Yeah. His when he was building it, he was.
Yeah. So our director and all of the radios we hear in our ear, only we can hear them. The viewership cannot hear them. So you'll hear things in your microphone where people are making jokes or being ornery or teasing us, and the crowd, the people listening at home can't hear us, but we can hear them. So that's always kind of fun and kind of silly, but
as long as it's fun.
It is.
Okay, this is.
What team is this?
Team Modi.
Okay. Ooh.
Modi is the name of a famous ghost in Iceland.
Oh, famous ghost in Iceland. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Okay. Let's hit it again.
Flipper to the bottom.
And they can back up one car length one time.
We have changed that.
Okay, you've changed that, okay. Is
did,
that for good, or is that just this race?
No, just this race. Now they can back up all the way down.
Okay. Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, we wanted to try to keep the show stage up.
Yeah. Yeah, normally you can only back up one car length.
Yeah.
But here you guys said, okay, hey, let's go ahead and run.
The same with backing. If you go too far down, you get penalties, of course. But But still.
Here you kind of said, hey, we're going to have fun with it.
We're probably going to see no more. This motor has a Hellcat engine as well.
Okay.
Well, this buggy.
Yeah, you guys definitely have some horsepower.
Well, this doesn't look good. I would say this is a familiar problem for you. I would call it transmission.
Yeah, we broke our transmission case earlier today, so that stinks, but...
Yeah, that's racing.
Yeah, that's racing.
But I'm quite sure he has an extra.
Okay.
But they changed it on 30 minutes.
Come on, baby.
That's telling me exactly what he wanted on the first corporate.
Yeah, there you go. See if you can slip it back in that training. There you go.
Come on, Bill.
I'm pretty sure it went out as good.
Go!
There you go.
Wow. Yeah. So explain what the white and the red stakes are on the course.
You have to. the white is on the left side and red is on the right side.
Okay.
And you have to, and it's basically gates.
Okay.
You have to go through those gates, and you have to drive from one gate to the second other gate. Basically, the shortest way
Okay.
or shortest line you find. But we have it a little bit more open here because we want them to find the line because, as you can see, the hills are quite steep.
Yes. Yes. Very, very, very steep.
And we're gonna do it. We're probably gonna have it a bit easy today, and then we're gonna hit hard tomorrow.
Okay.
Because then we pack the cars in the containers,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we can ruin them all.
Yeah. 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 So will guys be a little bit easier today and then save the car for tomorrow, or are guys going full crazy mode?
Nah, they
don't care.
Going save is something they never learn. Always talk about it, but never do.
Yeah, yeah. Play it safe. Try to keep the car together. I see them all backing in. So you guys all have every single car will do one course, and then you go to the next course.
Yeah.
And how many courses are we going to do right now?
Now we're gonna drive 2 courses.
2 courses this morning. Okay.
And then we're gonna wait for the puncher to drive the second course.
Okay.
Today. Then we're gonna drive 2 more.
Okay.
And then we have the 5th one, which is skimming.
Okay.
Water skimming.
Okay. So we're going to get 5 courses done today?
Yeah. And 6 tomorrow.
And 6 tomorrow. Wow. So you're doing 11 courses total this weekend.
Usual race in Iceland is 6 courses.
Okay. Okay.
Just bang, 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 bang,
Yeah,
bang. This is probably the youngest driver, Iceland driver.
Really? And how old is he?
He has been racing so long. When he started, he was 17.
I thought you said he only lasted 8 seconds. That's how he got his name. He's doing better so far. I like his style.
Well, the storm went all the way up there.
He ain't done yet.
Back it up a little bit.
Yeah. That's when you shift it in low and call it by another racer's name. Rodeo.
Oh, man. Look at that thing go. Woo! Wow, that's impressive. Heck yeah.
They can crawl. Next up, Thunderbolt.
Oh, this is Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
I like it.
Driven by
Thunderbolt is LS3, I think, with turbocharged
Okay.
and punching out close to 1,000 horses.
Wow.
Driving on an E85.
Wow, okay, E85.
Yeah.
Actually, if y'all have been here a couple of years ago, one of our drivers went all the way to the top and then just hooked it left and rolled all the way down it. Let's see if you can top that.
Again, this is a Thunderbolt team. How long have they been racing? How long has the Thunderbolt team been racing?
Well, the Thunderbolt was originally built in Norway.
Okay.
Then we had a driver called Atli who brought it to Iceland.
Okay.
One of our, I would say best driver ever.
Okay. Best driver ever. Wow.
And he has been here. He was second last time we were here.
Okay. I think I remember him. He's been like a world champion, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's here now,
Okay.
but not driving.
Okay, but not driving.
Oh.
All right, we got Thunderbolt next. Is he going out the top? Are we taking any bets?
He's going out the top.
All right, come on, Thunderbolt.
So we're waiting for that green flag.
Hey, Icelanders, how about them volunteers? Woo! Oh, they do. I'm trying to think with a straight face. Roll Tide.
Now we have green flags, so
All right.
War Eagle.
You go, John.
What about the dogs? Any dog fans? Come on. Woo, that's a lot of dust coming over here. There you go. I bet that's a lot of fun to be in.
He's going to choose another route.
He is going to need a worn winch to pull those out of his nose, because I'm telling you, that's dusty.
Go, baby, go.
There you There you go. Yeah.
It's always surprises me how quick those cars can accelerate.
Yeah. The gear ratio in this car is probably 411.
411. And then what kind of transfer case ratio are you guys running?
I guess he has the transfer case is made in Iceland, basically just high serial.
Okay, and is it 2-to-1, 4-to-1, 1-to-1?
1-to-1.
1-to-1.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we have transmission. This car, I think, is 400.
Turbo 400.
Yeah.
Okay, so got that's the same as I run.
Yeah.
And then do you guys run power glides at all, or?
Yeah, a lot of the guys aren't.
Okay, a lot of guys power glides. And is your transmission high, low, 2-wheel drive, 4i? It's just.
Wow, we basically only use first gear. Somebody when we are skimming, we use second.
Okay, so you have a 2-speed transmission or a 2-speed transfer case. 3-speed transfer case. Wow, that's kind of neat. So you can literally go first, second, or third in the transfer case as well.
But very rarely we go for third.
Yeah. Wow. So you're running first 1-to-1 essentially when you're out here wheeling, out here racing on the hill, and then skimming you go to third gear or second. Second. So do you guys ever get to third gear or no?
Might try today.
Might try today.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So you're ripping if you're in third gear then.
Yeah, then the wheel speed is. Then the wheel speed is probably 200 miles, something like that.
200 miles an hour.
It's a 38-inch tire.
Wow. That's crazy.
But that's the wheel speed.
That's the wheel, yeah, not your actual speed, just the wheel speed. But still, that's impressive. To be able to sling that tire 200 miles an hour is impressive.
Probably to do 100 miles on the skimming, you need 200 miles on the wheel speed.
Okay. Wow.
We got that American flag, so we know who we're rooting for, ain't we?
This is Circuit. He's an Icelandic champion.
Okay, Icelandic champion. Currently?
Yeah, currently.
Okay.
He has a big block, 632 or something like that. I'm not quite sure. And he never gives up, so he will go up. If not, I will be really surprised.
Did you say that the KFC buggy blew a rod? Yeah. Oh, where was that?
So if you know somebody that might get him a rod.
Yeah, does anybody have a rod to donate one of these Iceland guys? It's just a little bitty short one. Yours will work. Come on.
It's absolutely exciting to watch these guys. Just see how quick they accelerate, how quick the car moves. Some of them almost looks like they hop. It moves that quick.
Yeah, well, some of the car has trans brake.
Okay.
And we use that, can use that if we need to accelerate extreme fast to get in, because we have to gain speed before we get into the hill.
Does anybody run a clutch, or is everybody automatic?
When I started racing, everything was manual. That was for real men.
Yeah.
But the lifetime of the clutches were quite short.
I bet. Because you're spinning so fast, and it's dropping the clutch, basically.
Yeah. And I was trying turbocharge that time as well, so I spinned up the turbo. Then on 5,000 RPM, and then just off.
All right, here we go.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
On the trucks.
You look long, you look strong. Get this climb on. Come on, baby, dig.
He said he wanted that he was going to win this thing.
All right, do it American style. That's where you back up and hit it hard.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh, stay there.
Not good. That's y'all's champion. Hang on, buddy. You're all right. Come on.
There he goes. Looks like he stopped there. Back on his wheels.
Woo! The dismount sucked, but the landing was on
Woo!
field. Good job.
Wow. And now, can he continue to drive, or does he have to stop there?
He has to stop after rollover.
Okay.
But he'll probably drive away.
Heck yeah. All right, we got a replay coming here.
Okay.
We're going to watch the replay.
Hey, you can't park there.
It's hard to see.
You can see, you can see him with the dust. You can see the wheels just flying down. And again, luckily he was able to get stopped fairly quickly.
Yep, the front's there. Good.
Man, wow. And again, he's back there. Looks like they're getting him all checked out.
Yeah, they just check out, so probably he will start up and drive away.
Okay, well, we're going to run through an Iceland commercial real quick. We'll be back right after these Icelandic messages.
Hey.
And we're back. So we just saw some exciting stuff as they were backing off the hill. He took another wild ride. Luckily was able to save it and was able to get it back down to very flat ground. I see them carrying some panels down, and they'll get him off the track. Who do we have sitting on the line down there?
I don't know.
You don't know? The orange car?
The orange car is... repeat the question.
Who's sitting on the line? Who's up next?
Oh, that's Svanur.
Okay.
Svanur is the guy who rolled badly here.
Oh, yeah, a few years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's back with the same car, ready to roll again.
Same car. Hopefully not ready to roll again, but yes, he's back. Same car that rolled a few years ago.
Yep.
I've seen some of your guys have some really crazy wrecks here.
So,
Chris Hickman's on there. What's up, buddy?
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay, yeah, they were saying they need a rocker arm for a small block Chevy. It's an AFR, 245cc heads, TD shaft rocker.
With the helmet on.
Thor has problems with his engine.
Uh-oh. That's the Thor. That's the Thor race team, the red car.
Yeah.
The KFC car.
Yeah. Team Thor. He's one of our wildest. Well, I love to watch him drive. He's wild.
He's wild.
Or really wild. If you remember the KFC car.
Yeah.
He's a driver of that.
Okay. Yeah, I said I have their hood from last year on my wall in my shop.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
When he blew it off.
He must have. Blew it off, ripped it off, something. We were getting a pack up. I look around, I just seen the hood laying there. And I was like, that's kind of cool. That'd be cool for the shop wall. So we were packing up last at the end of a few years ago when you guys were here. It was 2018 or 2019 last time you guys were here?
2018 we were here.
Okay.
12 cars, if I remember right. But now, then we were 2019 with 2 cars just to show up.
Yeah, and you guys went to King Hammers, right?
Yeah.
That was 2019.
Yeah, I think it was 19.
And that was neat. That was neat to see. And to be able to say you raced King of Hammers, that's with an Iceland car, is super, super neat. So, and then
there's Haukur coming.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We'll have to get him up here on the live feed. Hey, hey.
Take your helmet off. Wait a minute, he's perpetrating. We got a infiltrator amongst us.
Itondi. Yeah.
Bull crap, that dude's from Memphis. He looks exactly like the Memphians.
So that was a bit of a wild ride.
Did not see that coming. Good job. Why are y'all interviewing him anyway? Isn't that his car being carried out? Okay.
Because it's still a lot of adrenaline pumping in his. What was that?
That was not good.
All right. Explain what happened just now.
Yeah, I didn't see pretty much when I go up the first hill.
Yeah? So you couldn't see very well?
No, but when he is driving right now, there is a lot of dusty. So I have to put the speed a little bit down.
Yep.
And I can't get up.
Right there. It looks like it's pretty steep.
Yeah, pretty steep. So I go reverse.
Yep.
And try again. And there was a little hole. So then the back tires get on, and then it's spinning.
Oh, so you just kind of spun back or flipped over?
So I've learned something. So I dropped the power.
Yep.
To not do it more.
Yeah.
Crash. And it was pretty rough down.
We were watching it again. We had the live feed going, and it was interesting to watch as you tumble down the hill. Hopefully you were labeled a lot faster. Man, rolling.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hopefully wow. Still tumbling.
No tires.
Wow, no tire. Yeah, there's one coming down the hill. Watch it, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. At least he's all the way down.
2 tires.
Yeah, 2 tires there.
2 tires.
So this can happen.
He literally rolled all the way down the hill.
Yep.
Wow.
This buggy is not good situation right now.
No.
Guys.
What broke in your body?
Wow, look at that drone footage there.
Steering.
Again, rolled all the way
there was
down
no
the
steering.
hill.
No steering, okay.
That was the only thing I saw. So when I took the second down, then the steering stopped working. So
okay.
Is that drone still in the air? I'm serious, dude. These rednecks are fixing to shoot your drone with a shotgun out of the air, and it's going to go viral.
yeah, he's okay. So
There we go. Climbs down his car.
It's Svanur.
it's always okay.
He's made of steel.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think he's made of titanium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's also so.
You hate to see that, but again, glad he's okay. Glad he got the car. That was a wild ride.
Yeah, this is pretty steep to see. There is not so much damage. I see it in the car.
And that was going to be my next question. What do you think you broke on the car?
There was something wrong with the steering.
Yeah.
And the suspension one stiva, baby.
The
link or something.
The link bar or something?
Link bar, yeah.
Link bar.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully that's an easy fix.
Yeah,
Heim joint, link bar, something, bolt, something.
See, the car is coming, guys, so I'm going to leave you.
Okay, well,
nice to
appreciate it. Good luck. We'll see you guys later. We'll cheer you on, all right?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, plot. Well,
My man.
Old Tamiya is the Rodo is actually leading.
Tires coming off. Yeah, it's okay.
The Rodo car is leading.
Oh, really?
with 280 points. Then it's in second place is Stormur.
Okay.
With Aron, the guy who drive the rock bungee as well.
Yep. He's in second place.
He's in second place, yes.
Aaron did well. He did very well with us. I was very impressed.
Haukur is in third place with 190 points.
Okay.
And then we have fourth place, 180 points. That's Modi, the green car. And then we have, Thunderbolt with 100 points.
Enar, is that? How do you say that last name there? Enar. E-I-A-R.
Einar Sigurðsson.
Yeah, he said that there is. They are trying to fabricate 1/2-inch extension bar for the Thor truck.
Okay, it won't. I will be surprised if they don't bring the car back.
Okay.
Because that team is famous in Iceland for solving everything in record time.
Really? That's funny. That's awesome. It's great to see guys that can get it put back together and come back out and finish playing and having some fun with it. Yeah. What kind of link bars do you guys run? Are you guys running big 1.25 Heims like we are? Or?
No. It's different. I'm running 45 millimeters with a 2.5 millimeters thick wall, which is I don't know how it is in. I think it's one on 3, the same as I have in the roll cage.
Okay.
But it's high grade steel. So I expect them to bend if something went wrong.
Yeah.
So.
But you can always replace it. That if it bends, you can always replace it, or bend it back. We've seen that happen. Guys who are on aluminum link bars, they kind of bend, but they spring back. They're on aluminum, so
we are. We use a lot of time to try to figure out how we can reduce the weight, because carrying the weight with us is not right.
Yeah.
And if you make a bad rollover like those two cars did now, you break it anyway.
Yeah.
So then it's easier to just keep it light.
Yeah.
And change it because you expect it to go.
Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, again, like I said, if you can get out there and be lightweight, obviously lightweight. When you're trying to throw a car up a hill, lighter is better.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that. I think that's pretty awesome. Yeah. We got some of our RC racing going on right now over on the other side of the track.
Okay.
This is we have two RC core. We have a RC, a plastic class, and we have a steel class.
Okay.
So we have some guys and some kids who both race, adults and kids who both race the RC classes. And it's pretty awesome to watch them come over and play, and how it's incredible how detailed their cars are compared to ours. It's almost similar in every way. So that's very neat to see.
It is increasing in Iceland a lot as well.
Yeah, it's cool.
The cars are beautiful.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing how beautiful the cars are.
When you see what they can do, you want to do it in a real car.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, sometimes the collision is pretty bad. Sometimes they break parts too, just like us.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah.
And that's the funny thing about it. They make tracks and they drive the tracks and they break things, and it's just a mini version of Formula Off-Road for us.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I see a remote car drive and do something, I wonder, can we do it on a truck? How much do we need to reduce the weight? How much power do we need?
Some of the stuff they do is bananas.
And if you look at rock bungee, Formula Off-Road, all other extreme sports, they are all heading that way.
Yeah.
Let them take into
get them all checked out. Yeah. I say we were talking about that. Some of the Icelandic guys speak Icelandic and speak English.
Yeah.
So it's kind of neat. I always love going back and talking to the race teams. That's something that I brought 2 buddies with me. First time ever going to a race event, and it was so awesome to bring them with me because I said, hanging out with the Iceland guys, I said, they're some of the biggest rednecks you'll ever meet in your entire life. Like just coming out and hanging out. They have such a good time, and we're eat, drink, be merry, and we'll goof off in the pits. I love talking about their cars and, where the car come from, how they do it. And it's kind of neat. Some of the parts we use, we both use the same part, but we use it in completely different manners. So it is really fascinating to look at the mechanical side of the parts and see how they, what they're doing to generate power and what we can do. So that part is really neat. So that part I really enjoy. And I kind of like looking over the cars. Like I said, talking to the guys is pretty neat. Just like I said, I saw Alcy was here this weekend, so that's kind of cool. Even though he sold the car, still a bunch of them came over. So. Getting to make sure our rescue's all ready. Mr. Daniel Heckley walking by. Hey, you got brats over there yet? You got brats over there? Daniel Heckley walking by. Again, there's our RC racing class. How long do you guys give them a break before you start the next class?
No, we just going, we roll them. When we finish with this one, we start immediately with the second one.
Okay, so there's no break then.
No.
So whenever you're done, you go to the back of the line and you get ready for your next run.
Yeah. Only time it is a break is when it's a rescue.
Okay.
If you need to rescue car out of the truck, it usually take times.
Yeah. I can see that.
And
I said, it looks like they're trying to get him recovered.
But I bet this car will be in a race later today.
Okay, yeah.
Even in the next truck.
He broke a lot. There's 2 wheels missing off the back of it.
Yeah. You should go into the pit now and watch what they are doing.
I love it.
If I...
Throw it down, baby.
I bet now, already guys in the pit, they know what is broken.
Oh, yeah.
And they are starting to prepare for fixing it. And they will fix it on a record time.
I'm sure. All right. As they get him recovered, we'll be back right after these messages. We are back. We're getting our team recovered. It looks like we have 2 wheels missing. Broken axles is what I think we speculated that happened there.
Yeah, I think it's not more than that. You see the brake discs on there, and and everything is in place. So I don't think it takes a long time to repair it. I'm quite sure the guys in the pit are ready when it comes to.
So as soon as they drop the car, ready to go.
To jump on it on.
And this gold car used to be the Bomb.
Yep.
And that's that's Alcy, a good buddy of mine. He used to race that car, sold it to the new owner, but they're in the process of building one.
Well, the Bomb is sold to another driver which used to drive old time. and he's coming back into the sport. And,
awesome, that's super cool.
And yeah, you can expect everything from him. He's really wild, but at the same time tactical.
At the same time, what?
Tactical driver.
Yeah.
We have the green flag, so I don't understand.
Vitamin D here is obviously a lot more potent than what you are used to. Trust me. I seen you with the suntan lotion over there. I always help you put it on.
All right, here we go. And what's this team's name now?
Still bomb.
Oh, it's still the bomb. Okay. Looks like he's making quick work of it. I love the new wrap. It used to be like a sparkly metallic color. Now it's more of a gold. Oh, he's coming back down the hill. Ooh, good save. Again, sitting low to the ground, having that nice wide paddle tire helps.
I think he will try again.
Yeah, I just have to maybe loop back around a little bit.
No.
We never did see eye to eye. Pretty sure she was seeing somebody on the side.
Like I said, tactical. He doesn't take any penalties.
Yeah.
He just drives as long as he can.
Yeah.
That was really fast. Yeah, that was he was going for. Almost succeeding. Aim low. You're less likely to fail. Good job. Run, Clyde, run.
So how many points did he get for that?
That's what I'm trying to see, to find out.
Because that was a pretty wild ride.
It was.
Luckily, he was able to get turned back around, come back down. Wyatt Wilson walking by. Racing unvaxxed. He was a side-by-side racer that jumped up to the big buggy. Did very, very well today. So far. He said so far. We're still hey, you know what? I think there's nothing left for you to challenge you today. After doing all that already, I think you'll be just fine. Yeah. Yeah. I've actually rolled coming down that. Not to worry you, but I came up it in a rear end donkey kick. I landed sideways and tumbled a little bit. Last year, I think we raced here, so yeah. Good times.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to run in the trailer.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
You didn't have to tell us.
All right. We got the Milwaukee team down there.
Understood.
He's quite a wild driver.
Yeah.
He has been driving for a few years.
Ironically enough, what is the sheep?
And,
How many sheep are in Iceland?
it's like he's always winning the best in show.
Yeah, best in show. Yeah. You guys have an award for each race, best in show?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, here we go.
No wonder y'all got so many girlfriends. I go down and down, I go in the morning.
You didn't see tonight last time you were over.
No, I didn't. I hooked up with some really good ones. I hope to see them again.
We gave you the ugly ones.
I took them. And my haircut. And they turned out fine. Sheep are all twin sisters. I just stand on their head. Let's go!
Wow, look at that.
There's a lot of dust. He might be moving. You just can't tell.
It's crazy to watch it all just kind of hang in the air there.
Nope, he didn't.
Hey, his motor come uncrossed.
So did his engine die? It sounds like a...
Something happened.
Alternator quit alternating.
It's insane to me just how fast these cars can accelerate. I mean, just from the, that first, 100 feet, it's insane how fast they can get going at 100 feet. I mean, just
Ask him if he
insane.
needs anything.
Like a train.
Gender fluid.
Some of them do sand drag as well, and they are close to 4 seconds.
They're close to 4 seconds. Wow. That's
with the motor and all the stuff in the car, if they could work for suspension, they could go under 4.
wow.
Off the wish out.
Zach is so ornery. I think Zach and Bessie are the two kindred spirits. I think they're both the equally amount of orneriness. I think they're both definitely way up there.
Yep.
So look like everybody checked out. So who are all the people in the vests? Are those course workers?
Yeah.
Okay. They're just to make sure they go through the gates or what?
No, they're safe. The car's out of the. They're actually the people who are running the race.
Okay. That's awesome.
We have 14, 15, 16, 17.
My blood type is Grady.
21 working on.
Wow. Wow. That's awesome.
Including me is 22, 23 with Elva.
Wow. That's awesome. To have that many course workers, that's great.
He wants a better view or one of these sandwiches.
All right. While we get him pulled off the hill, we will throw to a commercial. We'll be back right after these messages. We are back. Wow, look at that front end shot there.
This is
yeah. And then those are those double knuckle RCBs we were talking about. The Milwaukee buggy, I'm not sure exactly what happened to him, but they got him turned around and he is driving off the course now. We're bringing the JLG back in case we have other injuries.
Skule is one of our best driver. He was Icelandic champion last year.
Okay.
Running Coyote.
Coyote motor, really?
Yeah.
So Ford guy. We've seen quite a few Chevys today, so seen a Ford guy. Oh, baby. Go, baby, go. Literally carrying the front wheels up there. Woo.
Don't stop now. Get it. Okay. Not the way he was trying to go.
Wow.
Come on, guys, make some noise. You need your help. Sing the racing over here.
Woo! Come on, baby. Come on. American style. Back it up and hit it hard.
Let's go.
There you go. Long stroke it. Go on now. Get it.
I hope they're not hooked on the normal rules, but you're allowed to back up. Hit it again. Hit it. Hit it over and over again.
Yep. Nope. He's lacking some
Trying to back out of the ruts, it looks like.
He's trying to get out of it.
Yeah, trying to back out of the ruts. Just that is like talcum powder out there. That silt just, I mean.
You think he's going to tap out?
I know. Seems to be something. Something not running right.
Yeah, he's coming back down. Whoa! Wow.
You see how steep it is?
Yeah.
There's easy
Oh,
ways
yeah.
to get down, buddy.
You don't have to roll. You don't have to fall like everybody else does.
Wow. Getting a little wild coming down there.
There you go.
Walk it
Yo,
out.
pay him off right there, baby. Good job.
Heck yeah.
That's what
Good
I'm
job.
talking about.
I think he has the best score today.
Yeah?
It wouldn't surprise me at least.
That's really what we're into around here.
Now the track guys are running up there, taking some sticks. You stick down on the way down.
The sheep.
Hey, this is the time to ask you, how the hell do you get volunteered to be that guy that has to run up and down this hill on a big stick? It's a good car you. You know what I mean?
Oh, I was mixing up the car.
Jim, we don't get
The bomb was the Viking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He managed to get up to third place.
Okay.
With
Yeah,
220.
we got to talk to the Viking guys a little bit yesterday. They have the stupidcancer.org foundation they work for, and the Thor, not Thor, the Craft
Yeah.
the foundation. They work with cancer, so it's super neat. Basically, kids with cancer we work with. That's really neat to talk to them guys. So this is the bomb then.
This is the bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bomb.com. Everybody on the internet.
Thebomb.com. Wow, look at those motors sling. Man, that's impressive.
Wow. Why you bring up old stuff? Nice.
Oh, wow. Land back on your wheels. Come on, get back on your wheels. It's slowly sliding down.
It's okay. It's okay.
Go, 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 go.
Now might be the time to worry.
All right, this is going to be a little bit of a bounce.
No. And he's good. No. Wait for it. Yeah. Okay.
Wow. You definitely stay in shape if you're a course worker. You definitely do quite a bit of running, jumping, chasing.
How about them volunteers?
Yep. All right, we'll go to commercial. We'll come back and check that action as soon as we get back. right, we are back. We have a recovery going on. This is the old bomb car. We do have a replay as well.
So this next one.
All right. Wow. Again, you can see that dust flying, and he just barely doesn't clear those wheels. Just slowly. It's like the world's slowest rollover. And then he picks up speed, which unfortunately stinks. But and then the next fall here is quite a bit of ways. That's a pretty big fall. Luckily, right after that, though, he was able to get stopped. And again, you guys have pretty wide, flat cars, so that's kind of nice. You know, once they usually kind of get to a decent spot, they can stop.
Yeah, it's most of the time we get, easily on, but those hills are quite high. So it's enough space for a lot of rollovers on the way down.
Yeah. And normally a lot of our courses have trees, covering the hill, which is very nice. A tree can be your friend; it can reach out and grab you, kind of stop you from rolling all the way down. So,
yeah. But I think it can be quite hard, rolling. Let's say 4 or 5 rollovers.
Oh yeah.
And hit the tree.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it can be, but hopefully your trees are close enough to where you don't have 4 or 5 rollovers. You just have a few, and then that's when you can hopefully the tree can help you out a little bit there.
But it's part of the sport, the rollovers. And we have to build the cars.
Yeah.
And respect that.
Oh, yeah, you definitely.
And, we have proven that in hundreds of times or thousands of times at the safety equipment we are using are holding. And we have add on it through the years instead of trying to take it out.
Yeah.
And if something happens, something breaks down, and something doesn't look like it should be.
Yeah.
We do some modification and look at what we can do to make it safer.
Okay.
And that has been done for
makes sense.
Almost 60 years.
That makes sense. That works out well.
The rollovers take time.
Oh yeah.
Kind of boring to watch them because you have to, I like watching them, but it's always boring waiting for when they're rescuing the car out. But it has to be done.
Yeah, you like seeing it, but you hate for that guy to have to roll over. You hate that.
So, this is the time for popcorn.
Yeah. And what's the Jeep at the bottom? We have a yellow Jeep I see at the bottom. Looks like a kind of like a mud bogger, mud drags.
No, this is we have 2 different classes in Iceland.
Okay.
Unlimited, which are 14 of the cars here are unlimited.
Okay.
And then we have 2 in notified. This is actually a street legal car.
Okay. So you have a street legal class, modified class, and then an unlimited class.
Yeah. Well, this is not. We call it modified street legal.
Okay. Modified street legal.
But this car is street legal.
Okay.
The other car which is driving that class is not street legal.
Okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat to say your car's street legal. Mm-hmm. You're a race car.
Yep.
And how much horsepower are they allowed to have?
I don't know. He has 450. I think he has 434.
Okay.
Share-off engine, if I remember right.
Okay.
So it should pump out 500, 600, 700 from
okay, yeah.
And he has nitros as well.
Yeah. So he does very well then.
But the car is heavy.
Yeah. All right. While he gets recovered, we'll go to commercial. We'll be back right after these messages.
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time. Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend, the new Baja Legend MTZ. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
All right, we are back. Again, we have our yellow Jeep stock, road legal Jeep sitting on the starting line. We have the Bomb Racing team coming off. Again, they had a pretty good little tumble, so getting them off the line there. We got Zach down doing some crowd work with some of our Icelandic racers. He's being ornery. Again, we have our RC class still down there running as well. We have our RC class down there running as well.
Well, probably we'll start it up next year. It's a lot of them already there.
Okay. Yeah, RC class, they have a pretty good following. So it's good to watch those guys out, having a good time.
They throw them in a kind of a part of a rally.
Yeah.
Iceland.
And anything like that, he's a responsible redneck. If there was ever such a thing. Okay. Okay, he's learning today, baby.
Okay, this is old Temyon in first place.
He's shotgunning.
So that's the road to.
Okay. Now, other than the only shotgun half of it, it was a light beer, not a Bud Heavy. Like I said, honorary redneck. He's got his sleeves up. He's almost there, folks. Really? I'm gonna get some
You think that'll change how Wayne drives? Yep, because now Wayne he has to let hang out.
That was more than I expected.
All right.
He did extremely well compared to Heat. The tires he has doesn't hook as well as the big tires we use.
Okay. And is he not allowed to run the bigger paddle tires, or?
Not if he's driving in this class, but
okay.
But of course he can do that, but then he has to change class.
Okay.
And I'm going to be honest with you, that's that Burns. The first few times. Yeah, he needs some Daisy Dukes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you drink a light beer. That's good if you want to be a girl redneck.
Howard told me he was never going to leave America. He was
You don't have to. Hey, you're on your way, buddy. You're in a good start. You're hanging out in good company. If you want to be a redneck, this is a great training ground right here. You're almost there, too. Yeah,
All right. Got another yellow car coming up here.
This is also a modified street class.
Okay, modified.
Modified, yeah.
Ooh, he's getting wild.
If you stop, it's
Oh, yeah. Yeah, bad. Very bad.
Yeah.
Same for our sport. If you stop halfway up, it's not going to go well.
No.
You did. You won your wallet and don't have to stand in the DMV again. Anybody's ever done that knows that's a win.
There are two drivers on this car, which is coming up now.
Thank you for the cash.
They get 2 tries?
No, two different drivers.
Oh, 2 different drivers. Okay.
Because it's a car who wins, so you can add
okay.
add one driver for each track if you want.
Okay. Okay, I see.
Yeah, that goes back down the sissy way, so I'm not thinking good.
well, that's good for us. Now we need to go together.
That's pretty neat to watch the Jeep run. Again, both of the yellow cars, are those guys teammates, the 2 yellow cars together, or no? Are the 2 yellow cars, are those guys teammates?
Oh, yes, they are.
Okay.
Folding clubs. Like the cheapest golf clubs you could possibly buy.
Very cool. Yeah, I noticed his paddles are not very tall. They're only like an inch tall. Again, is that part of the class?
Yes, this is just paddle tires.
Okay.
And,
What, you guys run a scoops or what?
Most of us run bigger rigger on scoops.
Okay. The scoops are awesome to watch. I love that's super cool. The big, like I call it like a paddle tire or a big scoop tire.
This is actually the driver is driving his first race now on this car.
Oh, this is his first time ever driving.
Yep.
Wow.
He's usually photographing.
Okay, photographing. So he's a photographer that became a driver. That's awesome.
Hey, you kids missing your lunchbox. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Ease off. Come on, Dougie Tercel.
All right. That's not far enough. No, He went down a lot farther in this carousel.
The funny thing is, I think you're right.
Yeah, some of these guys are having wild rides today.
All right. Let's see. He's okay with backing up, and he can hit it again. And he will.
That's what she said.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, let's go.
There must be some ruts up there because we've seen several cars get about there and then start having issues.
Yeah, well, as you know, when you're driving in these hills, you have huge traction, no problem. Then suddenly are in some pit with absolutely no traction.
Yeah, and zero visibility, too.
So you have to make the line up compared to the worst.
Yeah.
We're hoping for the best.
Yeah. Do any of your guys have run rear steer?
Yeah, we have tried that. It's too complicated, but some guys do.
Yeah. Some guys have rear steer.
Yeah.
Cut him off because he's taking the sissy way back down.
He's coming back.
Oh, buddy.
Okay, everybody's done that. We've already seen that move.
Slide a little bit.
Yeah, whatever.
Next up is a truck you know. Sledgehammer.
I like Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer's coming up next.
Yep.
Back up, back up. His name is Cade with an R at the end. Cade with an R at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't get that right either.
Geir is always doing things which we don't believe is possible.
Oh, really?
And I don't know. He built a new car with independent suspension back and stiff axle in front,
Yeah.
and it worked great.
Really?
But I'm not sure it worked great for everyone. But he can drive everything. He could drive tractor up here.
Yeah. A good looking car.
All right.
Huh.
No, we're going.
He's just trying to stir the dust up so we can't see his fans run. Man, that's rude. He's a person. He's a real person.
It was. It was. I was just watching that, and I was like, wow. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Thank you. Hot. You want it?
Evidently, he's seen
Either
you
cheese
race
or plain. I can't remember.
Wow, we got an in-car here.
I've got cheese over there.
I've seen Sledgehammer work before, too.
Cheeseburger. That's fine. There's mustard and ketchup and stuff over there if y'all want it. And chips. Where all the tents are, we're right there behind in the back, really. Oh, okay. And there's chips and cookies. Do you need something on that?
I'd
Yeah.
take a little bit of mustard and ketchup.
Do you want anything
take a little chips, yeah. Do you have, hey, do you have a soda? Any kind of soda?
Seeing that floor is not coming.
All right. Again, this is going to be our in-car camera as well.
The sledgehammer.
Again, this is watching the in-car. Watching the in-car here. And he is at the very, very top trying to get up that hill. Woo! Wow. Trying so hard to get up top of there.
The logo on the top there. Left flush.
It would be nice to talk to them, find out what it is would stop
Yeah.
them there.
Again, super, super awesome to watch that in-car.
Do you have any samples?
Whoa, wow. That entire thing was in the air. Woo!
He made it look easy.
He did.
Well, that is my car.
Do what?
That is my car.
That's your car?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Turbo Coletta. I remember those shirts from a few years ago.
The driver has never driven a Formula Off-road car before.
Are you serious?
Nope. And, yep. But he has many Icelandic records on motorcycle in drag racing.
Okay.
He has driven 5,000.
There we go.
He has driven 5,000 horsepower dragster, so it's shooting great for him.
Has how much traction?
He has driven a 5,000 horsepower dragster.
Wow.
So I usually call him Speedy Gonzalez.
Best I can do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I went riding with Timmy. Crowd paying him off. That's awesome.
All right, I don't know who this guy is, but they like him.
Oh.
Here comes KFC Buggy.
Are you kidding me? Is that guy running?
KFC Buggy is here.
Yes!
It's running. And you can see Kappa, Turbo, in the hills.
Whoa! Wow! Oh! Hang on! Wow!
Okay. I have to go to fix my car.
Wow! That was a ride. He did a great job trying to steer out of it, though. He did everything possible. Yeah. Can we get a replay of that, Taylor? Because that was a ride.
You're going to be pretty safe,
Man, woo!
It's not one of these.
Maybe it wasn't so smart idea to
Yeah.
have a new driver's own car.
Fully committed. I will give him that. I don't know where he was headed, but it wasn't good.
All right, here we go.
I don't know about saying. He was a good holding on to
Again, got a little bit of a bad bounce and just decided to make a commitment to turn back down. Was almost okay.
all that full
Took another little bit of a bounce and just rode it out the best he could.
I don't think it's so bad.
No,
We'll see.
I think he's okay.
Doesn't look like, but I hope so.
I think he'll be fine.
Oh, okay, he's upside down.
Well, you know.
It was when he was driving down, he just pushed it too hard.
Yeah, it was a wild ride.
at KFC, they built that rod for an extension of the ranks. Amazing what you can do. You put your mind to it. They really wanted to race.
That was a wild ride. Got Bob up there in the big excavator going to help him over.
All right, we're going to need some parts for the Insane. If you got some bearings, if you have some bearings in your back pocket, please come and see.
There's our RC course. You can see all of our RC drivers down there. I'm not. Is that metal class running right now? It looks like they're all doing it. We have a plastic and a metal class. We run 2 different classes for RC.
Horton spline is going to be 9 inches.
Unfortunately, we don't have any bearings, but if you need lube, we're ready.
And Gabe, he has some lube for you from Lush. And he might have some extensions with that. It's going to disappear. So please, guys, if you know anybody that knows anybody, we're looking for 9-inch bearings.
Oh, never mind. I'm not looking at 9-inch things.
I think you gave them all an idea.
9-inch bearings. If you happen to have a set of big ball bearings, we need 9-inchers.
Insane's going to need that. I love you. Really glad to see
You can see Justin and Colton Holback down there for the RC. They help run a lot of the RC stuff. I think I see Dex Bratter down there as well. I know he did some of our RC stuff in the beginning.
You think he's blowing another rod?
I don't know how long it's going to last, that wrench extension they made it out of.
I don't think so.
Should be fine.
Sean Keller was on there supporting our RC drivers earlier.
Rolling over now.
All right, come on, Cockblock. You can do it.
You hear what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Well, your car got rolled back over, so that's a good thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, good job.
All getting in the right direction.
Yeah, it's pointing in the right direction.
See what is broken, and then we fix that, and
Let's let the oil run.
go for the next one.
Down in the motor again.
Right by the side door over there, there's a big white
We got air.
cooler inside the door.
Now get it
No,
out
the
there.
merch trailer right here.
All right.
T-shirts and stuff.
There for a second, I thought he got it up. This recovery brought to you by Agra.
It doesn't look so bad, except probably
All right.
But it looks good, though.
Man. It looks
At least all the
fair.
wheels are still attached.
I like it.
I see Justin Wills down there as well, pointing,
we will see.
checking out the course.
We'll see what we need to do.
Hopefully it's minor repairs.
Doesn't look so, but
It's alive. I want to know which one of you rednecks had an extra rod hanging around in your pants.
Rod out of an extension. Yeah, no. Rod for the lifter rod.
They did. They actually built that at a machine shop.
So
Y'all built it here?
I was just told the KFC team made their own lifter rod
That's what I'm talking about.
out of an extension.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I was telling you about them.
That is impressive. That is crazy.
Took a grinder, cut it, polished it up, bolted it in. It's an extension. They use an extension, and hopefully it's snap-on because we're going to need it. Probably Milwaukee. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know a lot of Milwaukee boots.
Zach was speculating it was a Milwaukee extension.
Yeah.
That's
They
crazy.
they had a lot of Milwaukee tools here yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's probably the reason for that. It's okay now.
So I'm picturing a half-inch extension, cut to length, tapered, bolted in, ready to rock. Should be fine. No, we hope it is. What kind of lube you use? K-Well? Yeah. Okay, good. Actually went to Chick-fil-A and got some of their grease, put it in the motor, should be fine.
No, it doesn't look so bad.
No, it looks pretty good.
We'll see.
All the wheels are still attached. That's a good sign.
That's a good start. It looks like something is bad.
So far, so good.
Driven by Thor.
Thor, son of Thor, grandson of
Go, baby, go.
That rod seems to be holding up.
Again, this is a KFC car. Oh. Stay. Go. Oh, no. Get back on your wheels. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
flip with a half twist. That's the
There we go. At least now he can back up. Once they land flat, do they have to wait until the rescue workers come over to them? Or can they just take off again?
Turns out it's got a loose nut on the wheel.
How was that in-car?
Woo!
Ha,
We're going to do a replay. We're going to do a replay
gerir
here.
ráð fyrir því. Ég er ekki með neitt í það. Ég hef voru lítið af varhlutum í það.
All right, here we go. Wow. Again, just launching it down. And at that point, I think that's when he started to roll. Wow. Man, you literally can't even see out of the cab of that. All right. So we have the Iceland car getting transported out of here.
My car's a rock. I have to go.
Okay, all right. Booby's going to hop out of here with us, go check out his car, see what it needs fixed. Oh, the axle's broken. Again, trying to get the rescue. Again, they're going to process to get the KSC car recovered. We have a great in-car camera there. You can see people on the hill.
All right, we're looking at the points here. Seems like Sledgehammer is number 1, 300 points. Then we have Rodeo, 280. Storm,
Heck yeah.
260. And in 4th, Sid. After that, we have Vikings, Spooky, Katla, Atla, Dog, Modi, the Goat, Dog,
Yep.
Sheep, the Futu,
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm with the driver of the Katla buggy, the Katla Turbo buggy. Again, you had a little bit of tumble. Explain what happened. Introduce yourself and explain what happened.
Driver error. So simple as that. Nothing else I can say. I mean, I thought I had it when I had the jump over the cliff and onto the second platform.
Yeah.
My mistake was I think I throttled it instead of braking it.
Okay.
That's what happened. It jumped just like our airplane.
I tell people all the time, it's insane. You guys' cars don't accelerate. They almost hop.
Yeah.
Just because there's so much horsepower, the tires have so much torque coming off of them. It almost seems like your cars just kind of hop from place to place when you're going through the course. It's that impressive to watch. Again, obviously wild ride. Glad you're okay. What's wrong with the car?
It's all messed up.
Okay.
know. Yeah, the rear axle is broken. All the support bars are bonded and broken. You know, so we're gone.
Okay, so you're done for the weekend?
Yeah, I managed to crash it permanently.
Yeah. I race a bouncer. I broke my transmission, so I'm done for the weekend. But you get to eat, drink, be merry, hang out, and watch some fun racing.
I mean,
so
I'm used to drag racing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This is my first time.
Oh, this is your first time racing?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
what kind of car do you drag race typically?
I drag race Hayabusas, you know.
Hayabusa. So
500 horsepower.
yeah. So you hang on for dear life.
Yeah, and I also have just recently got my license for the top fuel alcohol dragster.
Okay, yeah.
But this was kind of to tick the box.
Yeah, it looks like you did fun. It was a good time, right? You were doing great. You were almost out the top, so close.
I was actually quite happy with it when I was going down.
Yeah.
And I was landing.
Yeah.
And I thought, yes, I have it.
Yes.
But then I think my mistake was throttle it. I was going to break it. And you saw how it reacted. It just jumped.
Yeah. And again, everything is happening so fast.
Yeah.
You have milliseconds to make decisions, and it looks super smooth all the way right up until the end. So in my professional opinion, I think you did everything you could to try to manage it. Again, when you're coming down a hill this fall, this steep, you're just trying to do everything you can to kind of keep the car under control, and you did that literally perfectly until the very end. So
yeah, like I said, I did step on the throttle. I was going to brake.
Okay.
It is new for me to have only this kind of setup that you have these pedals so close to each other, and it bends in on the bottom.
Okay.
No excuse, but I made the mistake, and I should have managed to break it. I would probably get out of it okay.
Yeah, and again, like I said, to me, it appeared that you were just trying to drive out. A lot of times you'll see bouncers the same way. When you start getting squirrely, you'll try to drive out of it, try to drive down the hill.
Yeah.
And so, again, from our standpoint, we were very proud. It looked like you had a great run going. You did several times, I think, saved it. So
it was a few times to take action. But
you have to. Again,
the last moment was the failure one when I stepped on the throttle instead of the brake.
Yeah, I'd say it looked great to us. We were cheering you on. Again, it looked like you had a great recovery going. So, but that's the brakes. That's racing.
Yeah.
What was your first time being in America as well?
No. I've been here in and out for plus 20 years.
Okay. What's your favorite part about America then?
I mean, all of it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've had a house in Florida.
Okay.
I've been traveling on motorcycles up and down the U.S. to Canada for 15 years with my buddy, up to almost 200 kilometers driven already.
Okay.
So I've been here a long time.
Okay, so that's a good time. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do you think about the off-road racing compared to on-road, like drag racing?
I mean, this is a total different ballgame. There's nothing similar. You cannot compare anything.
Yeah.
Nothing apart from its machines.
Yeah. Horsepower, right?
I mean, horsepower. Yeah, everything has horsepower, but the setup and how we do things and other things. I think, for my part, to race things like this, I need about 10, 15 races.
Yeah, to really get comfortable
on a low power car. With a less demanding challenges.
Yeah.
To learn the behavior and also to train your brain to react.
Yeah.
Because it's a different thing.
Oh, totally.
You know,
totally.
I'm getting so bloody old, you know. My delay is getting longer and longer on the reaction. So whatever I say on Sunday, it comes down on Monday.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. But it looked like a good run. Like I said, and, we were talking a little bit about the points. So how many points do you pick up going through a gate?
I think if you end it, you get 350.
Oh, 350 points. Okay. Yeah. So that's good. That's good.
But,
we've seen a few guys climb out the top again. It's getting kind of dug out at the top, so you've seen some ruts and stuff.
I had some info about the steep hole there.
Yeah.
So my point was I was going to go more to the left.
Okay.
And you saw that I went more to the left.
Yeah.
Because that's where I was going to go. So I had a chance on the top.
Yeah.
So I didn't fall into the pit.
Yeah, and we've seen several drivers do that.
Yeah.
So, again,
this is how it works.
Yeah. Again, it's a great racing. Like I said, we can all goof off, have fun. So, again, lots of people out here having a good time. So even if you're not racing, you still can enjoy it, have a good time. So
all the people around here are, fantastic, both the locals and also the people that comes with the crew here.
Yeah, incredible. We like going over and hanging out with the all the Iceland people. Again, like I said, we usually go hunting. I said Iceland's are some of the biggest rednecks I know. We have so much fun over there in the pits. They've come for several years now, so we appreciate those guys all coming over. And we always have a lot of fun. The Bomb guys, I got to hang out with a bunch. In 2018, we got to hang out with them a bunch. And I got really good friends with those guys, Alcy and them. So really enjoy those guys. So it's a lot of fun. And we have a good time together, you know. Like I said, tonight the water skiing will be cool to watch.
That's what
excited
it's all
about that. So
what it's all about.
Yeah.
All about.
So
there it comes.
I was trying to translate your name. It translates to masks.
Masks? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually use Joe when I go to Starbucks.
Yeah.
And people say, your name? Joe.
Joe, it's way easier.
I had a long time giving up to use my name. So.
Yeah.
Can you pronounce it?
Your name?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No.
Grimur.
Grimu.
Perfect.
Okay. Grimu.
Yeah. Grimur.
Grimer.
Yeah. But
That's a little harder in Starbucks. I bet you get all kinds of weird pronunciations.
So Joe it is.
Yeah, he's like, Joe, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, man. I'm going to check on the...
Yep, go check on the car. All right, well, appreciate you coming up with us.
Thank you, man.
Glad you could come up and put the headset on, hang out with us for a while, but thanks for talking to us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Thank
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
What is up, buddy?
Good to see you, dude.
So, Rock Racing TV has a very special guest. We have Bessie in the studio with us today.
Could you use my full name?
No, it's like 300 characters long. Yes, yeah. So that's
3 names.
Yeah, so we're going to let him say that. Again, in the studio with me, super awesome. He is the Zach to the Icelandic Formula Off-Road, so we appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us today.
Thank you. My pleasure.
We
love it over here.
I love you and Zach's banter because you are two peas in a pod. I mean, you guys go back and forth, and it's so funny. And
this is his home turf.
Yes.
I don't really have a lot on him.
Yeah.
And then plus that, he's a Teflon body.
He is.
There's nothing going to stick to it.
No, and I always say, we've had racers, he'll start picking on them, and they'll kind of start champing back.
Yeah.
And the worst thing you can do with Zach is to fire back at him. Because whatever you say to him, it's coming back at like 300 miles an hour. He has 10 responses already preloaded. It's going to be rough. So
I just know my limits.
Yeah.
I know exactly where I got him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Zach is he's pretty ornery. We like Zach. He has a lot of fun with us.
It's a lot of fun.
He does. And again, like I said, it's so great to watch you two go back and forth and be very ornery, you know.
He's been over to Iceland.
Yeah. I came over there, did some water skimming with you guys. Yeah. So that was awesome to see.
I took him to the glaciers. It was really fun.
Yeah, we were saying that we want to come over there sometime and hang out and goof off, preferably before we come racing. But
maybe it's not that far until you come.
Yeah.
We're looking at February maybe, getting a group together and coming back to Iceland.
It would be awesome. I know Clyde went over there again. He went and did some touristy stuff, but he also kind of wanted to scout out locations and look at different places we could possibly go and kind of check out some stuff. Like I said, it'd be awesome. I'd like to come over and just visit, just to kind of see the sights and stuff and do the touristy stuff, maybe watch a race, whatever. But
wouldn't it be great if you guys would come over there?
We were talking about it 2018, 2019. And then obviously COVID happened, so we kind of threw a wrench. I'm sure you guys were in super locked down. I heard so,
but that's why we weren't here. And
yes,
it's just awesome being back, and we have a lot of guys coming for the first time.
Really,
a lot of drivers, new buggies and trucks or whatever you want to call them. So this is now we get to watch their cultural shocks.
Yes,
that we got.
And it's so much fun. I said I love the Iceland. I said there's some of the biggest rednecks I know are from Iceland. You know, it's just good old boys coming out having fun.
The guys that are racing Formula Off-Road back home, this is their home turf.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah,
they love it over here. They feel so at home.
Yeah. So, again, that was us. That's a great crowd shot there. Again, I'm in the studio with Bessie.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi.
She's probably watching back home. I mean, there's a 5-hour
Difference?
Yeah.
Okay, we were guessing. I said, Bree said 5 or 6. I was thinking it was closer to 8. So
It's going to be 5. Bree was right.
Bree, look at
As always.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were watching some of the commentary earlier, and Booby was having to translate for me and tell me what they were asking or saying, so that was kind of cool. And doing our bilingual broadcast booth, so that's kind of neat.
I'm doing the hillside.
Yep.
I'm doing this live feed, and then we also have an Icelandic commentary feed.
Really?
So I'm running back and forth.
That's awesome. We'll have to hop down later, and I'll have to be like, hey, everybody, what's up? Shout out. Yeah, no, it's awesome to watch you guys come out and play and have a lot of fun. And again, we love our Iceland people. They come out. So much fun in the pits. I go over to the booth, and I always like going over and hanging out and talking to some of the guys, and so much camaraderie. I mean,
everybody's friends.
It is. It's the same with our series, so it's super neat to see a bunch of guys that we don't know come over and just watch. One of my favorite things I remember seeing the first year that really kind of impacted me is when a broken car gets drug in or towed in and sat down, you see 40, 50 people with all different colored shirts. It's not just all yellow or all blue or all red. You see 50 different shirts all ascend on that car. The driver may be standing over there getting a drink of water, and there's the guys pulling axles out, putting axles. 10 minutes later, that car pulls out. The next one comes in. They all run to that booth. And that was so special to me to see that kind of camaraderie with guys that you're racing against. But yet
exactly,
you're
that's how we do it. And we want everybody competing.
It is. And again, we feel the same way. I've seen the same thing with us. I've seen some drivers be sitting back. Bubba Bacon one time broke a kingpin. He was standing there. There's like 6 guys hammering on his car. We took a bolt, rounded off the head, ground it off, and jammed it in there and put bolts on and made it just hold, just to keep the wheel together, just to get through that run. He ended up taking like 2nd or 3rd place for the day or something. But it was so much fun. It was a lot of fun. And again, I like watching your guys have that same kind of camaraderie. It means a lot to us too. When you see that from other race crews. So
and we feel that. I mean, obviously, Rock Bounces is one thing, and the Formula Off-Road is another. But we like to think that we see some moderation on your buggies.
Yes.
Or the bouncers that we relate to us. Maybe a little bit lower and a little bit the turning.
And I was telling, it's crazy. We use a lot of the same parts, but in like way different ways.
Exactly.
We use RCV axles. You guys use the bomb car. RCV axles. I have RCV axles. And that's guys going to know Alcy really well. We both had RCV axles. We both run an LSL Q4. We both had turbo 400 transmission. So a lot of same Dana 60 front 14-bolt rear. So almost all the same components on my car as his car. But yet they're handled so like two different animals. Yeah. So it was very, very fascinating to me to see that kind of development coming from your guys' car and be like, oh, you guys have this problem. Oh, no, that's what we had to do. And this is how we dealt with it. And they're like, oh, we did this. So that part was super, super neat as well. And again, obviously cars are much lower. They're wider. They got massive paddle tires. I tell people, your cars don't accelerate. They just hop from spot to spot.
Like crickets.
They do. It's like it takes off so fast you can't even say it drives. It just hops. Oop. I mean, we were watching some of the guys test and tune last night, and the runs were absolutely bananas. So it was super cool to watch. What's one of your favorite things you like to do or see when you come to America?
I've been over here a few times, both for this and other things. Obviously, you can't compare this experience with anything else you would do as a traveler in America. I mean, going to some city, Boston, New York, or whatever. Then you're just looking around and going that. But we did actually change the thing because we landed in America on Sunday.
Okay.
And we drove down. We landed in Chicago, and we drove down 4 days. I mean, we had the chance to go off the highways, check out some country roads. And get down to some lakes and parks and whatever.
Yeah.
That was super fun. Saw a lot of different bugs we've never seen before.
I'm sure.
All right, we're on.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to go back hillside.
Go ahead. He's going to do some announcing with Zach.
Yeah, now we have Thunderbolt again, given by Jon Reine. This is the second track.
Clyde was hollering at you.
Yeah. Oh, I love that when you talk soft to my ears.
Hey, so all of our radio and our producer and our radios, nobody can hear except us. So,
all right, so what I'm hearing,
is them, but the crowd, everybody on the live feed can hear us talk.
I'm guessing that's a good thing. That didn't go out. Your smooth voice, straight in my ear.
So obviously, sometimes on the radio, the banter can be very ornery, and we hear it and we giggle, but we have to make sure we can't, we don't address them like, oh yeah, that's so funny, because people in life have no idea what we're talking about.
That's not an easy job to do.
It's even funnier when they're yelling times and we're in the middle of a sentence, so we start talking like this because we're trying to listen and talk at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think I can handle that.
Yeah. And what buggy is this running right now?
This is the Thunderbolt buggy.
Thunderbolt buggy.
And these guys, this is formerly Thunderbolt that Atli Jamil drove here the first years.
He was your world champion at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he went to Norway as well and competed there and won everything he could win. So this is a winning buggy.
Okay. So this is a good chassis then.
Yeah. And they are family.
Okay.
BU Racing. They're like family.
Yeah.
Wives and kids and
that's super
mothers
neat.
And daughter and grandpas and everybody travels together and
that's
goes to
cool.
the race and the moms are on the barbecue and the dads are doing something, but
land back on your wheels.
Over.
He
landed on the wheels though.
Yeah, landing on the wheels is definitely the goal.
Hopefully we can get a.
He might be doing something cool. We just don't see it.
Yeah, it's so dusty.
Oh man, I'm using a lot of Sachs lines.
Yeah.
you get infected
with
Sach.
You do. All right, well, he's on his wheels at least.
Yeah, it's going to be an easy recovery.
I'm amazed at how many guys roll over and still just drive away. Like, it's crazy. All right, we're going to cut to a replay here. Again, it sounds like he got to start it back up. You can see him going up the hill there and hit a ledge. We've seen 2 or 3 guys hit that same ledge, and it just stood the buggy straight up and slowly tipped back over, and then from there it just started kind of rolling down the hill. But luckily he was able to get back onto his wheels, and it looks like he's driving away now. So,
perfect.
That's awesome.
And you went over the new rules, right?
We did not. We talked a little bit about the backup, but that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, we changed a little bit of the rules
for
America.
Okay.
So you can back up as much as you want. If you go through the starting gate, you get minus 100, but that's not going to happen. So we're probably going to have a lot of different things going on for the Icelandic
normally,
spectators.
if you could normally.
All right. Just got the news that in Simba, the blue buggy, driven by Skuli, he clocked the motor, so he's out.
Wow.
And Insane, he is looking for bearings, but I don't know if he's going to find that, so he's probably going to be out. Next up, we have Viking, driven by Ingvar. And these guys with the
Viking team. I got to talk to them about the stupidcancer.org, about how they have some foundation.
Perfect.
They help out with young people. I bought a T-shirt from them, and that we're trying to get up on the live feed later and talk about stupidcancer.org.
We're encouraging people from the audience to go into the pits and meet the teams.
They were some of the awesomest people I got to talk to yesterday, and spent some time. And
they're actually like brothers. No, brothers from another mother.
Yeah.
But the Viking, the Smith and Bump, and the Rodeo,
yeah,
they're all from the same small town in the south of Iceland.
That's cool. That is super neat. Yeah, I love their shirts.
They came in different teams, but now they're all just all mixed up.
They seem like super nice guys. They seem super cool. I like their Viking logo. They also said the top of their car, they auctioned it off earlier this year, and were able to bring in $1,500 for basically a sponsor to put anything they want on the top of the car. They auctioned it off. All $1,500 went straight to the stupidcancer.org, and that helps children, usually kids young adults under 18 for cancer, help do different stuff with them. And again, they talked about that, and they also talked about CRAFT, which is the Icelandic cancer organization. So shout out to those guys and all the stuff they do. Like I said, we're going to try to get them on there. They brought some T-shirts to sell.
You know a lot more than me.
Well, I go and hang out with them. One of my favorite things about you guys coming is going back and just hanging out and talking and goofing off, and and it's, again, there's some of like the biggest rednecks you'll meet. Like, we have so much fun, eat and drink and be merry and goof off.
But lovely dudes.
Super awesome.
Super nice.
Very kind. Again, they had some bracelets that said, he said it roughly translate to life is now.
Yeah.
And I thought, what a powerful statement, meaning nobody's promised tomorrow. Anybody on the way home could get in a car accident.
Exactly.
You are not promised tomorrow, so live for as much as you can today. Cherish the people around you, and that meant so much to me, that the Viking guys were really, about that. And the life, there's something more important in life than just having a good time,
All of us here, we're so glad to be here. We're so happy and honored to get the chance to be here. So they're all going to be extremely thankful.
Yeah.
And if you want to go and talk to them, please do.
They had posters, too. They had posters made up. They were signing them. It was super. I mean, again, they were giving little kids as kids come by. I see 2 or 3 kids with like 2 or 3 posters, and they were just like the happiest kids in the world. So, and that just means a lot, too, because a lot of that stuff you have to set up ahead of time, so it takes a lot of planning.
It does.
And it means so much that they spent that much time planning to really help out kids. And like I said, the Viking guys got me a cool poster that had the stupidcancer.org. All right, looks like they just climbed out the top. Again, you can't see from the dust shooting all down the hill. But
you sure he's not in there?
Yeah. I heard everybody start cheering, so I knew at that point he had made it out. Again, sometimes it gets kind of hard to see, but luckily we have some good spotters on the top of the hill.
A lot of dust.
We see a ton of your course workers out there kind of running over and checking, make sure everybody's good. You said backing up. You can back up 1 car length normally.
Yeah.
But this time you can back up all the way down the hill if you want.
All you want.
Run it again.
And you can back up as many times as you want.
Okay.
If you back up, I think it's 2 times back home.
Yep.
Disqualified.
Okay. So what are some other rules changes you guys made for this event?
I actually have it here. I was looking over it, but there's a lot of, like, we're taking out a lot of rules from the big
that
rule
normally
book
you would
back
have
home.
kind of tighter rules set back home.
We changed it so now they can have the truck is going to win either way, or it's going to get points on the truck, not the driver.
Okay.
So, like Katla Turbo, Booby's car, I think he's going to have like 5 drivers for the weekend.
Okay.
But all the points go to the
car.
The car.
Okay.
So that's a change.
Which is kind of nice. That way everybody gets a little chance to have fun and play around and drive. And
that's why we're here.
Yes.
To have
yes.
fun.
Everybody gets a
and
chance.
If anybody from the service team wants to have a go.
That's
have
cool.
A go.
That's cool. And again, you guys are going to be your Sunday racing as well.
Exactly.
You get a couple days, get out, play, have fun.
And tonight, of course, is going to be.
I know. I cannot wait for the skimming. I'm super excited.
Next up, we have the Sheep.
And that's the Milwaukee car?
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're sponsored by Milwaukee? Or they just really like the tools?
Maybe after yesterday.
Yeah.
They were buying loads.
Yeah.
But this is driven by Palit. He's a farmer's boy.
Yeah.
And when we have the green flag, you probably went over that. You have a red stick on the right and a white stick on the left. And
we talked a little bit about the sticks, but he didn't really explain it. So
every time you go through a gate that has a right stick on the right,
so you have
a red stick on the right, and white stick
so the
on the
red
left.
stick is on the right and the white stick is on the left, and that's called a gate.
Yeah.
And how you get points for going through those?
Each gate gives you points, and then it depends on the judges how many you get between that. I mean, the gates have specific points.
Yep.
And then how far they go, it's up to the judges. The end gate is 300.
Oh,
points,
wow.
But if you drive away from it, it's 350. So that's if you roll over at the end gate.
Oh, yeah.
If you land on your top, that's going to give you 300.
Yeah.
But 350 if you drive away.
So you have to get the entire buggy through and drive off.
Yeah.
Okay. And
then,
that's 350.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have penalties if you touch a stick with this tire and this tire.
Okay.
It's a little bit complicated rules compared to your guys.
Yep.
There you go. The
and
sheep.
And this the sheep buggy?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you guys have a lot of sheep in your country.
800,000.
800,000.
It's only 300,000 of us, so we're outnumbered by far.
So I watched a TikTok the other day about how your sheep just roam free.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the year, they have they put them on one big pen and they just funnel them different chutes.
They're in the mountains.
Yeah.
Eating the grass and the herbs and everything. So the meat is beautiful.
So then you just kind of, at the end of the season, funnel them in a big pit, and they have a whole bunch of chutes. There's all these people laughing and drinking. They kind of just, that one's mine, shove them in this chute. That one's mine, shove it. So you
they
just have
go
all
by
these
horses or 4x4s or something to the mountains and
shove them all down.
Yeah.
It was very neat to see all there's a bunch of people in the pit laughing, and they have all these chutes. They're just shoving them into different chutes.
That's called it's called reacted.
Reacted?
Reacted.
Yeah.
And it's a big day for every out in the countryside. That's the biggest day of the year.
Are you serious?
Reacted. Everybody goes together to have some meat soup and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Obviously, a lot of drinking.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
It looked like they were all having a pretty good time.
Oh yeah.
And it was super funny also to see Bob's wife Pam is up here.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
She's been over there.
Yep. She keeps us honest.
Yeah. Bless her soul. I love her. Looking like $1 million.
Yeah.
Seems to be some problems with the sheep.
Not sure what he got. He did very well right to there, and then I don't know if he had a transmission issue or.
Yeah. You got to keep it a little bit more clean on the live feed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. We're alive, so they try to. Yes. We try to be very family friendly. We put that out there. We're a family friendly live feed. Now Zach on the mic, he can get very ornery, and he does a great job at He is a very good guy at helping walk that tightrope of being ornery, but not,
Every time I see him, it's going to take me a few hours, maybe a day, just to take all that in.
Yes.
Get used to him.
Yes.
And try to have something on him. But
and again, this is for all our viewership out there. If Zach ever makes fun of you, just let it go. Do not respond.
Do not respond.
You're going to battle with a champion, and it's not going to end well. I have several times smarted back to him. It doesn't end well. It doesn't go.
It's not a good turnout for
you.
No.
You are battling a master at that point. He will, he'll turn the whole crowd against you. I promise you, it doesn't go well.
You've been talking to a lot of people. Do you know anybody here has a number of how many Icelanders there are here?
I heard 300 to 400.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I heard there were 16 teams.
About 10 with everybody.
And that's kind of what they said. About 10 with everybody, it's 160. And then they said they brought 300 to 400 total, counting some stragglers. We have some course workers.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys that came over.
Some spectators just kind of hang out, help out, goof off.
Just to come and watch.
And I think another thing is kind of really neat too. Again, if I was going to come over here to America for the first time by myself, it's kind of like, okay, what do I do? Where do I go? I don't really know all that stuff. But when you come with 400 of your friends, pretty good time. You can't get that much trouble.
In Walmart, Dyersburg, it's like walking around the grocery store back home.
You're like, hey, Tom. Hey, Bill. Hey, John. How's it going?
Those are not their names, though.
Yes. Oh, I know. Yeah. It's true. It's true. It's
how much time we're going to give him up there? Oh, there we go. Oops. There's some people back there.
Yeah. Looks like he's rolling down pretty good.
Okay, good.
The good news is usually if you get stuck, they can give you a little push, and usually you roll down very well.
Hopefully it's going to be on the wheels.
Yes.
All right, so I'm looking at the plan. So we had Thunderbolt for track 2. We didn't have Hekla.
I think
it could rolled it over a little bit. Yeah. We did not get Insane. We did get the Viking. This is the Sheep, and Simpe blew out his motor. So he's not coming. I don't know if the ranch extension is going to hold up in Thor.
Yeah.
Or the KFC buggy. We're losing numbers here.
Yeah, it's been kind of a crazy day. We might be able to go get some parts. They have an O'Reilly's Auto Parts here in town.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys might be able to send some guys in town to run and get some parts. You never know.
If we ever need any parts at the pits, we'd go and talk to somebody, or somebody. They always have a number or guy.
It's crazy.
It's
crazy.
And there's no problems.
It is
only solutions.
Yes.
We love it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be the guy. You just have to know the guy.
Exactly.
The guy that knows the guy that can get you in and get something made. And
I know that previous years we've been here. That's how friendships have been made.
Oh, super.
Like long, good friendships between random dudes because of parts. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's a good time. Like I said, again, it's awesome to see. And again, I said, we know that, we drive 8, 10, 12 hours, and we hate driving 10 hours and braking. So I wouldn't imagine shipping your car from a different continent over here. That's exactly. I mean, dude, that's such a long trip to make. You hate to get over here and break something $2 part. So there's times we took Bobby Tanner, the famous Bobby Tanner. He broke a rear end one year here at our finals 2 or 3 years ago, and Jack Porter came around. Hey, are you out of the race? I'm like, yeah. He's like, great, and he's like, happy. I'm like, oh, don't be so happy, but he's like, can we see your in? It's for Bobby. I'm like, yeah, I guess. Go ahead. They went over and took my entire differential out, put it in Bobby's. He still made a couple passes and drove wild and crazy, and then sure enough, later on they gave it back to me. So it's kind of neat. I mean, we don't care. I mean, whatever,
it's family.
If I'm out, I might as well help you. I don't care, So
you're out.
Yeah,
transmission's
broke
out.
the transmission to half. So
good.
Yeah. So if you need to run LS parts, we can cannibalize a buggy.
Yeah.
So I also helped out Aussie's brother Orlan.
Yeah.
Ola, I think.
Whose brother? Sorry.
Aussie's brother.
Yeah.
Taller guy, kind of a stocky.
Yeah.
He had
with a red beard.
Yes.
That was sitting here earlier.
Yes. So he had some parts shipped in. He found some Holley parts he wanted to buy, some Holley EFI parts, and he said, hey, I'm trying to get a hold of this guy, but the guy doesn't feel comfortable selling them, da-da-da. Which, again, anybody in America, you have a call or a text message or some guy in some other country trying to buy parts from you, instantly I'm thinking, scammer.
Yeah.
Like, right, you're a Norwegian prince, right? You want to send me $1 million? I don't think so, pal. Delete. But I said, okay. So the guy calls me. I said, hey, listen. I said, normally anybody from any other country contacts me about buying parts. Instantly, I think scammer. However, these are my friends. They're from Iceland. They come race with us, and I start sending the guy videos and pictures. I send him pictures of my buggy. And he
verify.
Yeah, he FaceTimes me, and you can see the buggy in the background. You know, I said I race this rock bouncer, and then I sent him some links to my YouTube video where I'm doing like promo spots. And so clearly the guy's like, okay, this guy's legit. I said, well, these are all my friends. They race these formula cars, or like they sit really low, they skim water. The guy's like, I've seen that. I said, okay, these are the teams. Look up the bomb. You know, they can look up the race team. And he's like, oh, that's so cool. Send him a bunch of info. I said, I can PayPal. You pay for it, and you can just ship it to my address, and then I can ship it to Aussie or give it to him when he's coming here. And he said, that's fine, whatever. And then like another week later, he said they ended up just PayPaling him himself and shipped to my address so I could bring him this weekend and give him to him. So
yeah,
and it was just so funny because again, it's like anybody else, I'd be like, dude, this guy's a scammer,
exactly.
But once you hear the scenario, you're like, oh, that totally makes sense. You know? Yeah. I could only imagine. I seen some of them at Summit Racing, like. I'm sure they Christmas
had
for you guys.
Christmas Day.
Do I want to know how much you guys spent there? I bet you that bill is just like.
It's going to be crazy.
Your receipt is probably like 20 feet long.
There was some guy selling tools here yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sold a whole lot.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
A lot.
I bet because it's a lot cheaper for you guys to buy stuff here versus over there.
Yeah.
And again, I remember the first year you guys started unloading engine blocks and tires and all this junk stuff, and I thought, what are they doing? And then all of a sudden, boom, they kicked this other trailer open and started unloading all this stuff from Summit or Clyde or wherever it was. And I was like, what's going on? They said, well, for the Port Authority, when you bring an engine block in, you have to take an engine block out. They don't check and make sure they don't check and see if there's a crack in a piston or if there's holes in the engine block. You bring one engine block in, you take one engine block out.
They brought some rusty barbecues. Grills. They came and throw them here. They look as garbage here.
Yes.
Okay. And one grill out, one grill in. All
they don't
right,
care.
No
whatever. And I was so blown away, and it totally made sense. I'm like, it costs so much more. I'm like, you already got a container. You might as well haul some stuff over here with it.
Well, good that the Icelandic Customs Service are not listening to this live feed.
Yeah, I don't think they really. Again, it says one engine block in, one engine block going out.
Yeah.
I don't think they care.
No hurt. There's nobody hurting here.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, like I said, if you have a container, you might as well use it,
Exactly.
Like,
you're going to need the weight.
You're going to need the weight. You might as well bring it over. So it was super cool to see that and be like, it totally makes sense. Again, you're shipping this stuff over and shipping it back. You might as well make it worth your while. But
I mean, for us, for you guys, it's a win-win situation.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
And it's great to see that we can help you guys out, too.
Yeah.
In any way, whether it be Summit or, Clyde, whatever. Yeah. So pick up some shocks, engine block. A grill, whatever, kitchen sink, whatever.
Exactly.
Faucets, whatever. Yeah, hey, we're not hating. So,
did you talk to Bibi about our return?
We did not.
All right. I think they were working with 5 years to begin with.
Okay.
But it's been going good. This is the 5th year.
This is your 5th year being here.
Yeah. Okay. 16, 17, 18, 19.
16, 17, 18, 19.
22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so, COVID kind of messed everything up.
Exactly.
Stupid COVID.
Yeah.
Were you guys pretty locked down for that?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, some more than others.
Yeah.
But we could always fly. We just needed to have a lot of
paperwork
things.
and all your stuff. And how many people live in Iceland that are Icelanders?
200, 250, 260, something like that.
So you're fairly small amount of people that live there.
Yeah.
But then I've heard there's like roughly 1 million people in Iceland at any given time because the rest are tourists.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of cool to think of. You're like, hey, we like.
I mean, agriculture and fishing, those were the biggest things in Iceland.
Yeah.
Up until, I don't know, 7, 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Tourism, like, doop, all the way
really?
up the top.
What's the biggest draws for Iceland? Let's give our infomercial here for why should we fly over to Iceland and check it all out?
Obviously, it's going to be the things to see, like the geysers and the waterfalls, and the glaciers and the stuff like that. But of course, Blue Lagoon, that's attraction. Everybody mentions the Blue Lagoon. For us in Iceland, it's a puddle, but I guess you got to go there.
If you're going there, it's like Statue of Liberty or
Iceland is never going. Icelanders never go there.
Yeah.
But
it's so funny. Clyde came about a year ago. All right, we got the bomb car taking off, right?
Yep, this is Million Bomb. a new driver. This driver actually used to race. Came out, and he prides himself because he was the world champion of Formula Off-Road 1997.
Wow.
We haven't had a competition again, so he's still the champion.
That's too funny. So he gets the claim he's like the reigning world champion.
Yeah, he's a
like,
world champion.
I don't like to
of
brag,
Formula
but
Off-Road.
I'm pretty much the world champion.
But Haukur on the Haklabuggy, he's currently the Icelandic champion. And you might remember, there he goes down. You might remember this buggy from years.
Wow, yeah, he's tipping good.
Big roll.
I think he got slowed down.
There's a
ton of dust.
As Zach says, he might be doing something cool.
Really starting to see a pattern here.
Zach. Zach. He said, I'm really starting to see a pattern here. Is it easier in Iceland?
We're not familiar with the dust. The dust is screwing up our aim, probably. But
There he is.
you remember this buggy. It used to be painted in glitter.
Yes.
Past years. And it was driven by Aussie, older
Yes.
brother.
Yeah. Aussie, I mean, I got to know each other in 2019, I think it was. Wow.
I think he's out. I heard applause.
All right.
I think he's safe.
Because here comes the KFC buggy.
Not that Ink came, yeah. Ink came out driving the bomb, but we're gonna need the sky track to get him out. Well, Bob's on his way on the excavator. Sorry. Yeah, it's amazing to see the KFC buggy there.
Yeah.
It's just
They
amazing.
made a push rod out of an extension. Cut it, round it off, drill the hole in it, get fluid up. That's bananas. Just bananas.
They got some good ointment from Zach,
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah. We cut to a replay, but it's pretty much just a dust cloud. You see the dust cloud just get bigger and bigger.
You see it now. You see the end.
Yes, you see the end result.
You don't see the travels.
Yeah.
But you would love it over there. I mean, we have a lot of activities. We have a lot of motorsport, both for summer and winter.
What are your summertime and what are your wintertime?
About April,
Okay.
spring, April, May, June.
And you guys do drag racing?
Yeah.
On-card, like drifting?
Drifting, all that. And, of course, motocross,
Yeah.
bikes and snowmobiles and whatnot.
That's awesome.
And then we have winter coming up in, about now, October, something like that.
So similar to us then? Similar to us?
Yeah.
Is it a lot cooler there than here? Or?
It's cooler?
Yeah.
You mean
Like-
not as warm?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
I mean, we've been here in Bikini Bottoms with 100 Fahrenheit. That's about,
Yeah.
I don't know, 4 degrees Celsius,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yep.
That's going to kill us. I mean, we are so happy to have this little breeze
yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
But this morning, I got myself a hoodie from Clyde's shop, and it was a little bit chilly this
It was
morning.
a little breezy, yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit like an Icelandic fall morning.
Yeah. It was a little chilly this morning. We had our hoodies on and I had my long johns on.
Exactly.
Tuck them up tight.
We use long johns.
Yeah.
In all kinds of weather back home. It's going to keep you cool in the warm weather. And
Yeah. It's awesome. That and some Carhartts. Throw us good to put a bibs or a big Carhartt jacket on.
Yeah.
And get you a stocking cap. Make sure you're all bundled up.
I know a lot of guys from here think that Iceland is a lot further away than it actually is.
How you like
6 hours?
So 6 hours from like Chicago, New York?
And probably less than 6 from New York.
Okay.
But we flew into Chicago.
Chicago to Iceland. Where do you fly out of Iceland at?
Kef. It's just Keflavik or Reykjavik.
Is that like your international airport there?
Only one we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's easy. You only got to pick one. Iceland. Bam.
Yep.
So Chicago to Iceland. How much did that cost you?
That was about 170,000 Icelandic. I mean, you could probably get some deals. We have 2 airlines now that are flying back home, and probably more, like Delta or something.
Yeah.
But the fare for me both ways was just over $1,000.
$1,000 round trip.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's
No.
okay.
No, that's not bad.
It's a good airline.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cheaper in Hawaii. Hawaii's like, what, $2,500, $3,500? Yeah.
I think you should rather come to Iceland than go to Hawaii. It's going to be really, really great, and we're going to welcome you.
Oh yeah,
with open arms.
Yeah, we came over there. We meaning Clyde, the race team, Clyde and Zach and Garion.
Yeah,
came over there and kind of hung out, checked it out, and kind of again their initial thing was they wanted to kind of see some touristy stuff too. But Clyde's goal was to scope out like how logistically we would get the cars in the port, get them from the port, unpack them there, or do we haul the containers to where we're going to race, unpack them there, and kind of, what tools, what parts, all that stuff. So
Zach was not on his home turf there.
And he was not.
No,
he was not.
He was not.
And I'm sure he still was pretty ornery to the crowd, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. And do most Icelandicers get the references if he's making jokes, like pop culture jokes?
Not all of them, no.
Yeah.
But they're not always that complex.
Yeah.
From him. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of them, they were talking earlier about. They learned
some of them.
Yeah, some of them are.
Yeah.
They learned English from Simpsons.
Yeah.
And I was dying laughing. That's so funny, but it's kind of cool at the same time,
I was fluent in English soon after I just learned talking.
Yeah.
Just watching Simpsons without the subtitles.
Yeah. And again, the references, they have a lot of inside jokes and kind of quick stuff.
We watch a lot of American TV, of course.
So if you watch American TV, then you understand it. You pick it up, especially all the inside jokes and kind of the play on words they do,
Maybe not everybody, but if you follow a little bit of pop culture, a little bit news, just globally, it's going to be no problem.
And again, especially if you know that some of the kind of play on words are usually kind of suggestive meaning. You can follow it pretty easy, you know. So that's kind of funny too. To hear some of the Icelandic guys make jokes in English, it's always kind of comical.
It's like it's like everywhere probably.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
that's always going to be a crowd pleaser.
Yeah. Listen.
All right. Do you see Zach?
Did you I almost climbed out, but I was kind of worried that it was going to roll. Oh, yeah. So my buggy broke earlier today, and I was going to climb out, but I was sitting, teetering on the top, and I was like, but I shouldn't hop out now. And they're like, don't get out. When they were, Clay Kasem told me don't get out, I was like, ooh, I probably shouldn't get out then. If he was like, no, just stay there. So
you went flying.
Once
you didn't leave the buggy, did you?
No, I stayed in it. They literally drug me out. At one point, I thought they'd set me down so I could climb out. Nope, they just kept swinging me, and the crowd was kind of laughing, you know. Which it was kind of comical. You just see this guy there just kind of sitting, hanging out, like, hi. Hey.
That's what we're here for, entertainment.
Just like, hey, go ahead, call me. Hey, call me. Waving. Like, what else are you going to do, So.
All right, next we have Feitingur in Icelandic.
Fainting goat. Okay.
Probably translates to smoothie.
Smoothie?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I would translate it directly, it would be smoothie.
But fainting goat is kind of what you guys nicknamed it?
Feitingur. Yeah. And this is actually the Vin class.
Okay.
Back home.
Yep, like a stock class.
He would be allowed to do street legal.
Yep.
And then we have,
which is super cool,
custom made, and then we have unlimited class, which most of these trucks are. But this guy, Haukur, and his friend in the other yellow buggy called Rude Dude.
Rude Dude?
Rude Dude.
Okay. Rude Dude. I like it.
In
That's kind of cool.
It's Ritten.
Ritten.
And they're kind of just competing within themselves, but he did good in the first
He did.
They don't have as big paddles on those. Those are what we would call shovels.
Okay, shovels.
Yeah, and then you have the paddle tires, the big paddle tires. You want your seat, Bree?
She's like, no, thank you.
You want your seat? All right, excellent. All right.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, he's doing
very well.
Yeah, he has some points already. He's gone through, 3 gates? Probably, something like that. This area is super cool.
Yeah, getting on.
This is the smallest park you do. 240 acres.
Oh, definitely the smallest park we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's exclusive.
Yes.
It's only open for this event.
Yes. Well, it used to be open a lot more. Now that they've kind of semi-retired looking. Now it's open just for kind of a special event, you could say.
Yeah.
So, and we're the specialist event. we're the specialist event. Well, that was a smooth run.
Yeah, I mean, he just went up there, got some points.
Got some points, had a good time.
Played it safe.
Still got to run. I mean, that's a wise decision.
I would think that his colleague or friend, the Rude Dude, he's coming up next. and they're kind of competing with him themselves.
Yeah. Well, again, I noticed his paddle tires are not very big. The other guy had a lot more ribs, but they were only like a half an inch tall.
Yeah.
I mean, there aren't.
Maybe
There's
more
not.
them,
Yeah, not
lower.
Yeah, I was not. There's not much there to go with. So.
All right. There's a rude dude. Yeah, these are different, totally different tires.
Yeah, which is you can that's one thing you can see from the traction.
I would think that the Rutten buggy would be competing back home in modified street legal.
Okay. So this is like a stock. That's like a street legal, or stock, modified, and unlimited.
The only thing originally of that 1955 Jeep over there.
Yeah.
That's going to be the speedometer. That's it.
That's it. Everything else has been swapped out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounded really healthy down there.
They were talking about one choke handle they had.
Yeah.
But they had to change that out.
Even that's not even stock anymore.
All right. We have the rude dude going up now. I don't think Jonas, the driver here, has been driving a whole lot. Let's see how he does. You guys are always getting better and better.
Yes.
I mean, technology. You guys obviously always perfect duo. But with the live in-car.
Yes. We just tried that today. Our drone company that we work with.
Yeah.
Super
cool.
They are trying. They actually. Clyde called him Monday.
Yeah,
and said, "Hey, we got this crazy idea. We've tried it for a couple of number of years. We've tried different ways.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to come help us with this?" He said, "Bro, I got you." 3D printed this stuff.
Yeah.
And then literally
3D
printed it, made some. We kind of halfway rigged up some mounts, and now we have in-car. And we've done it probably a dozen times so far this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Super awesome to watch.
Working brilliantly.
Yeah, the very first guy we used it for, Dan Carter, maybe. I'm trying. It was like one of the first cars we used it. Jay Stewart's was the first one we used it for, and it in his side by side, and we used it probably almost for his whole run just because it was so clear. It was super crisp. It refreshed well. I was very, very happy. And now we can even what we'll usually do. Taylor will shrink it down the corner, so it's like picture in picture. In the bottom corner is the in car, and it's pretty impressive to watch.
And also the drones. That's a nice touch.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, here's what I tell all the time. Again, I'm really good friends with Jack, one of our drone operators, and I tell him all the time, I was like, I hate your guts, because it makes it look so bloody easy.
Yeah.
Like, people like at home are like, oh, I can do that in my Cherokee.
No problem.
Yeah, my mom's Honda will climb that. I'm like, dude, you don't even understand. Like, my buggy was smashing against this stuff, wide open throttle. I'm bouncing off the red millers. I broke my transmission in half. They're like, oh, my mom's Honda will do that. I'm like, bro. And the drone flying ahead, it makes it look so easy.
It does, actually.
You know, but
so it's good to have different.
Oh yeah, the footage is beautiful though. Like, I'm glad we have it because it's so nice. Once you get home, usually I'll take that footage, help add it to my videos, kind of edit some videos, and it's nice to have. I run an in-car, two in-car GoPros, one facing me, one facing out, so you kind of see what I see, and then you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then Clyde allows us to get our footage. The racers can get our footage from our cameras out here. So we have 4 or 5 cameras out here. Yeah. We can mash all those audios, mash all the videos, and it makes it on. And then I'll take that whole run and post it on the internet. It looks so like cool. Oh, dude, it's incredible. It's awesome.
And we have Spaden.
Okay.
If you're playing cards, the clubs.
Yep.
That's the name of the buggy over there.
Okay.
And it's driven by Þórður Atli, and they call him Dotti.
Okay.
Dotti, and they also add Tercel to that name because he used to buy. He once bought a Toyota Tercel.
Okay.
And he's been trying to sell it ever since. It's been like, I don't know, 20 years or something.
That's hilarious.
So Dotti Tercel, and he's doing a real good job.
Doing an awesome job.
That was high up there. So that's probably going to be around 280 points.
Yep.
So like a 268
Dotti
points.
Tercel. That is so funny that you named him after the Tercel tournament.
And we need everybody to call him Dotti Tercel.
That's hilarious. That's so funny. That's something we would do here in the U.S. Like, oh, yeah.
This guy, this buggy was Gutten Reborn.
Okay.
That Ingo drove.
Yep.
And he's been over here years and years.
I said, beautiful. I like that burnt orange color. It looks really sharp.
Yeah. He's out of the truck. I don't know what he's doing.
Not sure what's happening there.
Checking something. There he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands are going up in the air. He got almost all the way out the top.
Yeah. Get back in there. Back it out. Probably something. He probably would have gone all the way if something hadn't happened.
Yeah, he was almost out the top there.
He made it look easy. I mean, we're going to do 2 tracks later today.
Yep.
And then we're going to do the skimming, of course.
I know. I'm
tonight.
so excited.
Yeah.
That nighttime skimming is going to be a blast. For those of you,
Already
you definitely want to watch it.
looking forward to the mosquito party we're going to go to down there.
I forgot last year. The last year you guys came in, they were really, really bad.
Yeah.
And all the Icelanders like, what do these bloody think? We don't have these. Oh, man. They were so mad.
Everybody had open wounds. It was like a
People like,
horror
what?
movie.
It's so funny. They're like, what are these pterodactyls over here? Like, what's going on? And to be fair, they were pretty big mosquitoes.
They were.
Oh, it was horrible.
All right, we're going to get the spade out of the hills, and then we should have Sledgehammer with Geir Evert.
And you're going to run 2 courses, 2 hills right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're on our second one.
Okay.
Then you guys are going to bounce a little
Yep.
bit.
Do some bouncing, do some youth class.
Then we're going to go back and do 2 tracks here in the hills.
Yep.
And then we're going to do some skimming tonight. But tomorrow, I think we're going to do 6 tracks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of racing.
Yeah, that is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're going to race anything tomorrow. Maybe it's just going to be Formula Off-Road?
Yeah, just Formula Off-Road. We'll be
right.
racing tomorrow. That's super cool. I like that his race suit. It's kind of awesome. He's just jogging down the track there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's moving pretty quick.
Give me 1 minute. Zach. Zach, you got a phone. We found a phone. Empty out the data with some music.
Woo! Okay, all right. Well, we'll go to commercial. We'll be back right after these messages.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerfly XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
Rebirthed from the depths of Baja, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend, the new Baja Legend MTZ. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound, power-ply 3-ply construction, improved 4-pitch side biters, proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
What's up, everybody? I'm here in the Formula Off-Road Icelandic pit area at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park. Wanted to give you viewers at home an idea of what we've been talking about here when we tell you they've shipped everything over here and set it all up out here at Bikini Bottoms in just a few days span. So we're going to do a little tour of the pit area. So here's some of the shipping containers that they brought everything over in. They packed, I believe it's like 4 cars to a container, and they've got it down to a science. One of the drivers was telling us, and they can do it pretty quickly, he said. And they pack them all up, they ship the containers over here, and then the race teams themselves arrived, from the information I have anyway, a few days ago, earlier this week, flew into various cities. I think Bessie came into Chicago. I think Elva ended up coming in through Nashville, so I'm sure there's a little bit of everything. Everybody scattered all over, some different travel plans. They hit up a couple places before coming here to Bikini Bottoms in Dyersburg, Tennessee. So let's go check out the pit area, and you guys can see what it's like here for the Formula Off-Road Iceland teams. Come here. Guys, look what I found in the pits. Oh gosh, she's fast. Turtles are supposed to be slow. Oh my gosh. Hey. I don't want him to get run over out here. Okay, where should we put him?
Up in the kudzu.
Hell, this
biting?
guy's on a mission. No, he hasn't bit me yet. Did turtles bite? Should we name him Thor? This is a really fast turtle. Alright, dude. Stay away from the big tires. Alright, guys. Will you introduce yourself? Because I know I probably won't be able to pronounce your name.
Yeah, my name is Frauen.
Yep. Nope, can't do that one. So tell us about your race team that you're here with, and what your experience has been like in the last few days here.
So we came on Wednesday last week. Landed in Chicago, drove down here, took a one night stay over, and set up here with our cars. We brought like 3 cars.
Yep.
We come from a small town in Iceland. 500 people live there, so yeah, it's a small town. So and 30 people came from Iceland with us with our 3 cars here.
Yeah.
So we're like a small racing series inside a small racing series. So, but it's awesome. It's be a lot of fun. We help each other out, back and forward. So we feel like one big family here.
That's good. Hey, we talk about that in our own race series all the time. Everyone, there's competition, but it's like a family too.
Yeah,
so.
of course.
And what's your race team name?
It's the Viking.
The Viking. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I can say that one.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for talking with us.
Well, thank you.
All right, so within just the span of a few days, the Formula Off-Road Icelandic teams have set up all of this that you see going on behind me, this pit area. They've got all these tents. They are working really hard because they are in the middle of their first hill climb race right now, and there's a lot of quick repairs being made in this area so they can get their cars back up and running. All right, I mentioned some of the quick repairs that are taking place right now. You can see behind me. There's a lot going on. They're trying to get these cars back up and running so that they can continue on with the hill climb racing that they've been doing today. I think I heard that only like 2 cars were out of the running out of like 16-ish. And after some pretty serious tumbles down the hill, I'm honestly surprised that it's not more than that. But these guys are incredible at being able to get things back together really fast and creatively. So I think that's some of what's going on behind me right now. You guys take a look. All right, so that was just a real quick tour of the Formula Off-Road Iceland pits here at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park. I hope you guys have been able to catch some of the racing action on Hillside Live. There's more to come, so if you haven't seen it all yet, you can always tune back in, and we'll have those posted on Facebook as always after the race this weekend. So I hope you guys have enjoyed learning a little bit more about them. Stay tuned for more.
try and start running some lines if you want, like get your introduction. I know you say you do a couple takes. If you want to try and do it one, we'll try. But
give me we're going to do everything in one take. It's going to be smooth. It's going to be one take. It's going to be nailed it. Hashtag nailed it.
Hashtag, is that what that is? That is a hashtag. Look at that.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
Rebirthed from the depths of Baja, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. The new Baja Legend MTZ. Silica-reinforced T4 tread compound. Power-ply 3-ply construction. Improved 4-pitch side biters. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
What you want? No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
What's up, everybody? I'm here in the Formula Off-Road Icelandic pit area at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park. Wanted to give you viewers at home an idea of what we've been talking about here when we tell you they've shipped everything over here and set it all up out here at Bikini Bottoms in just a few days span. So we're going to do a little tour of the pit area. So here's some of the shipping containers that they brought everything over in. They packed, I believe it's like 4 cars to a container, and they've got it down to a science. One of the drivers was telling us, and they can do it pretty quickly, he said. And they pack them all up, they ship the containers over here, and then the race teams themselves arrived, from the information I have anyway, a few days ago, earlier this week, flew into various cities. I think Bessie came into Chicago. I think Elva ended up coming in through Nashville, so I'm sure they're a little bit of everything. Everybody scattered all over, some different travel plans. They hit up a couple places before coming here to Bikini Bottoms in Dyersburg, Tennessee. So let's go check out the pit area, and you guys can see what it's like here for the Formula Off-Road Iceland teams. Come here. Guys, look what I found in the pits. Oh gosh, he's fast. Turtles are supposed to be slow. Oh my gosh. Hey. I don't want him to get run over out here. Okay, where should we put him?
Up in the kudzu.
Oh, this
Biting?
guy's on a mission. No, he hasn't bit me yet. Did turtles bite? Should we name him Thor? This is a really fast turtle. Alright, dude. Stay away from the big tires. Alright, guys. Will you introduce yourself? Because I know I probably won't be able to pronounce your name.
Yeah, my name is Frauen.
Yep. Nope, can't do that one. So tell us about your race team that you're here with and what your experience has been like in the last few days here.
So we came on Wednesday last week. Landed in Chicago, drove down here with one night stay over, and set up here with our cars. We brought like 3 cars.
Yep.
We come from a small town in Iceland. 500 people live there, so yeah, it's a small town. So and 30 people came from Iceland with us with our 3 cars here.
Yeah.
So we're like a small racing series inside a small racing series. So, but it's awesome. It's be a lot of fun. We help each other out back and forward. So we feel like one big family here.
That's good. Hey, we talk about that in our own race series all the time. There's competition, but it's like a family too.
Yeah,
so.
of course.
And what's your race team name?
It's the Viking.
The Viking. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I can say that one.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for talking with us.
Well, thank you.
All right, so within just the span of a few days, the Formula Off-Road Icelandic teams have set up all of this that you see going on behind me, this pit area. They've got all these tents. They are working really hard because they are in the middle of their first hill climb race right now, and there's a lot of quick repairs being made in this area so they can get their cars back up and running. All right, I mentioned some of the quick repairs that are taking place right now. You can see behind me. There's a lot going on. They're trying to get these cars back up and running so that they can continue on with the hill climb racing that they've been doing today. I think I heard that only like 2 cars were out of the running out of like 16-ish. And after some pretty serious tumbles down the hill, I'm honestly surprised that it's not more than that. But
all right, here we
go. Then we have the sledgehammer. Finally, we had a big recovery here for the spade,
and I like the color. Very pretty color.
Yeah. And this is a guy you've seen before here, Geir Evert Grimsson.
Yeah.
And
what's
whoa!
Ooh! Getting squirrely up there.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it on all 4 tires.
Maybe he dipped it too far now. But that's fine. You can back up as much as you want.
Go, baby, go, baby,
Here we
go.
All the way, all the way!
Out the top. There we go.
Geir was probably our best shot after this huge recovery
to
have him on the hills because he's always going to kill it.
That is awesome.
So we have Thor and Hekla coming after all the other guys, so they go back. But next up, we should have Storm. There he is. There's Storm. He was there all along. Driven by Aron, the son of Svanur, who did the big rollover here, and also 2016. Sledgehammer, ready to go. But he wouldn't have to go down there. He should go to the pits because we're going to empty out the pits. A little bit of dust.
Just a little bit.
But in the storm, he's running the Hellcat motor. I should have the points somewhere.
Like 2 or 3. All right. Again, this guy looked like he threw his paddle tires on. He was racing earlier with his different cut tires they raced with us with.
Yeah.
Again, he's running the Hellcat engine. That motor can rip. Woo! Is he going to make it out the top?
Oh, he's going the wrong way. That's not the way.
I don't know if it's just that ravine that kind of carried him that way. He got caught in some ruts, but he definitely went the wrong way.
Oh! Yeah, of course.
Out the top
all
he
the
goes.
Way.
Woo!
As I see it, I think we have Sledgehammer at the top total. And then we have the Spade that we were waiting for.
Yep.
And Rodeo's up there as well. Yeah. I mean, he hasn't competed in track 2.
And do they have a time limit? It's like, say if they're broken back, do they have a certain time limit they have to get up here by then?
Since you're up there close, what do you suggest, left or right?
We have some time limits, yeah, to be, I mean, so they don't take all day.
Yes.
But once the track is ready, that's kind of the tightest time we have. It's when the track is ready, we have the green flag, and you're not at the starting point.
Yeah.
60 seconds on the clock. And if you're not there, you go back. Or even disqualified.
Wow.
So this would be More.
More.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mythical ghost back home.
Okay.
Yeah. And these guys come from the Storm and Motor. They come from West Manor Islands.
That's awesome. I love the green color there. That's kind of neat. It looks like it sets up a little higher than the other ones, but maybe that's just
looks like it.
Maybe optical illusion just by how short the chassis is.
It's really short.
Yeah.
So that's going to, I think it's half and half.
Yeah.
It might be riding a little bit higher.
And again, that wheelbase kind of plays toll. Sometimes you have guys with shorter wheelbases that do very well and longer wheelbases that do well at different times. So we'll see how that goes. I see Zach out there signing someone's shirt. That is awesome. And it's just like a random fan, I think. I don't think it's anybody special.
All right. The volunteers getting them sticks ready. That's a lot of job.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. It's a lot of cardio you get if you volunteer for that.
Yeah. I was telling Booby, I was like, you don't have any fat guys that work the hill. You know, like you run up and down all day, every day. Like,
yeah.
You get your exercise in, you get plenty of cardio.
So, before this track, Modi had 180 points. They're probably going to get some points here. I'm not seeing, I mean, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gates probably.
Okay.
Okay, we're just waiting for the green flag. Sorry?
Oh, at the top? You can kind of see his cage, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, they're getting the...
I see Keith Toolman up there, heading up there.
Yep.
He just went past the zip line.
That's
He's our recovery expert. He has a Jeep that can kind of go anywhere, do anything, has a winch up front, and a plug-in for a welder and extension cord, so keeps a bunch of tools and parts in there. So there's pretty much nothing he can't fix to that vehicle.
Last time we were here, there was somebody else driving that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would say it's probably Keith Toolman in his vehicle.
Looked really similar to that.
Yeah.
Older gentleman.
Yep, that's him. Bald head, taller guy, super nice.
All right.
He drives. He's like a recovery guy for us
Yeah.
and helps us on the hill. And he's usually the guy that goes up and pulls us off or drags us back to camp. With Bob having the excavator, a lot of times that might be easier depending on where you're going from. So.
Trip pulling. Any of y'all that were around the sport in 2012, Trip used to be a mediocre racer. Please come move your Jeep. Trip pulling.
Just need to pull him out.
Yeah.
Get him out of the way. Figure the rest out later.
Yeah. And we are a little bit behind schedule. We're Keith's up there trying to get him recovered.
Superman.
Superman. That'd be handy. As soon as we're done here, we'll kick off into the bouncers, which it's not a big deal because the last thing we're doing tonight is water skimming.
Yeah.
So we had always planned on doing that in the nighttime. So nothing really changes there. We're excited.
Yeah.
Might just give a little bit more break to let everybody grab some supper and get all the cameras switched over and let our drone guys charge up their batteries.
Exactly.
Again, they do a great job. That'll be awesome to see a drone behind them at nighttime skimming water.
And these guys are like artists.
Oh, yeah.
Driving those, flying those drones. It's amazing
Jack
to
is insane.
watch them work. And he's down there changing batteries constantly, flying back out. All right, we must get the storm out of the way so that we can have Mori.
That motor, he was screaming out the top of that.
Yeah. I think that would have been, I don't know the penalties, but 350.
He did drive out the top technically, right? So that would be 350?
Exactly.
Okay.
They haven't given him points yet.
You guys have an app that refreshes to show your points?
We have a few guys working on the Excel sheets.
Okay. That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, and then radios. We get it pretty well updated.
That's pretty cool. And you guys have your own live feed going on currently as well.
We have an Icelandic feed. Yeah. We're with Icelandic commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bragi Þórðarson, he's an amazing dude. He's been doing this for a long time. This is him. This is Bragi.
What's up, dog?
He knows everything about anything. You ask him something that happened in 1977 with any buggy, he's going to remember that.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
just like it was yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, he lost a bolt from his tires or something. He's like a glue brain.
Yeah. We'll have to get our English guys over there and hop on there. And really
he has an Icelandic site, Motorvarpið.
Yeah.
And it has everything you're going to ever need to know about
Iceland racers.
Formula off-road.
Yeah.
He has shows. He's selling shows all over the world.
Yeah.
And he also covers other kinds of motorsport, but
yeah,
I think this is his moneymaker.
Yeah.
At least for this weekend.
Yeah, at least for this weekend. We'll have to hop over there and mess with him later and start speaking in English just to see, just to throw them all off.
How things can.
He actually had a medical disorder. He couldn't make it today, so they're doing a shirt to hang in the shop, and they want to get y'all's signature on it.
I thought you were.
He has kidney stones, so I wrote sorry about the dick. Everything comes out okay. Matt Schuster drew a life-size dick on it, but yeah. So sorry. If you want to be PC, you can be.
I look over and I just see you. I look over and it looked like you were signing a fan's shirt. I'm like, what is Zach doing?
Yeah, I am. Oh, that's good.
Draw an ass on there.
Perfect. They're gonna hang it in the shop. Yeah. Say, suck it up, buttercup. This too will pass.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's rough.
There's Bree.
Yeah.
Now, you can be artful and say this too will pass.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. They have a bunch of guys have a shirt for their buddy who has kidney stones this weekend, so they're all making all kinds of jokes that would be very funny for a person with kidney stones. Although, when you're in the moment, I don't think that guy would think it's funny, but later, you will laugh a lot.
Yeah. All right, get him out of the way.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, that's too funny. Jack. What's the name of your company? What? Delta.
You're an artist, dude.
Yeah, Delta Drone Works, Jax. That's the name of his company. He does drone work for us.
Drone experts.
Yes,
drone.
He's kind of a rock.
Wizards.
He's kind of a rock star.
He's like the drone whistler.
Yeah, the drone whistler.
Yeah,
he's definitely a pretty rock star. It's rough though. Sometimes when you're going down a rock section, you think you're going fast, and then he flies up next to you, and then he comes around in front of you, and he's backing up as you're racing, like giving it all your God. It's like, all right, thanks, Jack, thanks. I mean, it's a great shot later, but at the time you're like, come on, buddy. When you got your guy flying backwards in front of you, it's kind of demoralizing. You're giving it all she had with a car, trying to get up a hill, and they're just hovering next to you like, come on, it's okay. So it's pretty cool. Do you guys do a lot of drone stuff over there?
Yeah, we just started that. And boys,
the shots are incredible.
Yeah, and they are fast.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, we're doing hill killing, and they're flying the drones through the buggies.
Oh yeah. It's insane what they can do.
I'm going to let you know, yes, they're almost done.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zach.
Yeah, they're almost done.
Hey, but think about it. If they spend as much time racing as they do recovering, this would be pretty freaking awesome. Am I not right? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah.
Evidently, they wasn't ready for that Tennessee hill climb.
Zach being ornery. I tell you.
They're trying.
I don't know what's happening.
They got their best 10 guys on it.
And I'm not sure. I'm assuming they're just going to tow it out of the way, but they might be trying to get it started. Now he could drive back down. But
could we just have him tow it either way and deal with that later?
Yeah. Again, like I said, a lot of racers, if it's just, say it needs a jump started, they might be trying to get it jump started so you could drive back down versus just towing it down. But
or push it down the hill.
Yeah, we don't do that. No. No, we don't just push him down the hill. Although there's some drivers we'd like to. No, I'm just teasing.
So at the moment, we have the sledgehammer at number 1.
Really?
But we have a few buggies left for this track. Then we have the rodeo buggy.
Okay.
Oh, he hasn't gone yet. Sorry.
So how many buggies do we have left for today? Or for this course, I mean?
I think it's going to be like 4 buggies left.
Okay.
And the KFC buggy, Thor and Hekla, they're going to go behind.
And again, how many gates are on each course?
I would think this one has about 5 gates.
Okay.
I'm seeing 5 gates. So, yeah, it's going to give you 50, 100, something like that.
We've taken recommendations, and they said you can drag it east, west, or south. Either way will work. Just move it. I mean, you can't screw this up unless you flip it back down the hill. Which would be pretty cool, too, because I'm not having to fix it.
Problem might be something broke or they cannot tow it or something.
Yeah.
They're going to need the SkyTrack.
Again, Keith has a winch on the front of his. Hopefully they could, worst case scenario, they can run the winch to the axle and hopefully pick up the axle as he drives backward. Again, but you don't know. He might have to get it turned around. It might be the back axle that's bad, so you never know. But
there he goes. He's moving a little bit.
Somebody start a slow clap. I think that thing's moving. All right.
It's going backwards, though.
It is.
In just a shade under an hour. Good job.
Yeah.
We can't see him anymore. Good job.
All right. I think they're getting him pulled out of the way.
He's back there. He's coming back.
Zach. You know what the great part is, though? We have beautiful weather.
Yeah.
I see tons of coolers, so everybody's got drinks and snacky snacks. You know what? You can't really go wrong on a great race day.
Exactly.
You know? Even if we do have
this is entertainment to itself.
It is. Again, plus it gives you time to talk with people around you, make some friends.
Exactly. Going to the diners.
Yes. Go ahead, get some drinks.
To
oh, hey, Taylor's just leaving for the day. What's up, dog? Hey, you gonna finish that? What's up? You gonna finish that? You gonna finish that? That's my dog, Taylor. He loves me.
Yeah, it looks like it.
He gives me half his granola bar. That's my dog.
That's love.
Right.
All right, let's watch that flag. I see the American flag moving. That means something's moving.
What's up, Taylor?
Hey, everybody. This is the voice that they hear in their ears all day.
Yeah,
all day. You never get to hear.
Or see. It's like the Wizard of Oz.
So I'm just coming to sit with Matt and hang out for a second. The hill looks crazy in person.
Bro.
I was telling Clyde the other day, I've only seen half of a rock race live. Everything else has been through a screen.
Yeah. You said half.
Half.
I've only seen half of a rock
race.
My
first Rock Mountain race I came to, it was here. And I stood outside and watched half of it, and then I was in the trailer looking to see what Clyde was doing. So,
had you ever heard about our sport before? No.
Before I met Gary, and no.
Once you heard about it, and then once you saw it, what was your first initial thoughts of it?
This is sick. I was like, this is way better than monster trucks.
Way better.
Way better.
And I have some friends who race monster trucks. I think they'd agree. Like, we're more awesome, you know?
Yeah. Monster trucks are cool, but this is way different.
It is.
And it's cool.
They're an entertainment type venue where we're actually racing type venue.
Yeah.
Granted, we do provide entertainment. That's why lots of fans like to watch, but
yeah.
All right, looks like we're getting ready.
There's something exhilarating about actually, finishing a course and taking off and just knowing you did well or won.
For sure.
Crushed a course that you haven't been able to climb in the past.
Okay, I gotta go switch. All right, see you guys later.
All right. Again, he has it looks like a shorter wheelbase.
Yeah.
So
it's bouncing a little bit more.
Yep.
Let's see how he does. At least we're hoping for a quick recovery.
There is some big ruts right there. You can see how those, like, big caverns almost.
Yeah.
Again, you want to be really careful about your line.
That's not how we do
it. That's not how we do it, no.
But we have rodeo coming up.
Rodeo definitely put on a show earlier today.
Yeah.
He's pretty wild.
All right, I don't know the exact score of the Tennessee-LSU game, but last time I checked, LSU was getting beat like a red-headed stepchild.
He had a couple gates in there.
I mean, he got some points.
Yeah, he got
sure.
some points. Oh,
yeah.
no. He pulled in that big mud hole. I think he might need to back out of there. I don't know if he'll make it through there.
Please.
There's a big mud hole right there.
Dude, there's only mud in one place on that entire hill. Please don't tell me you drove in.
Oh, my goodness, Zach. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No. I'm from Illinois. We have mud everywhere we go. So if you start getting stuck and you rev it up, all you do is go down. You don't go forward. So he is definitely stuck.
We're not giving them a good show right now.
That is. What? Yeah, the drivers are jet lagged. Oh, that's that. Oh, yeah, it's mud there. So, funny story. Clyde just reminded me. Last year, we had so you see the big V's that help drainage. That was actually they right below him. You can see the dirt, the water running down right there. That used to be kind of a cup.
Yeah,
it would fill up.
Yep.
That excavator was buried up to the cab. So they got the excavator buried up to the cab there, and then we actually remade the course so we wouldn't have to go that way because they were scared about a buggy getting stuck up there and sinking. Before we could get caught on fire, you started getting have an issue. So or mainly rolled over upside down. We couldn't get it flipped up right.
Exactly.
So we ended up actually cutting that part of the course out earlier. So
we had some drivers from Iceland doing that pit.
It was nasty.
And I think it was Hekla that turned over in it. So that was
scary.
It was really scary.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping for my countrymen that we're going to give him a good show with rodeo.
Rodeo, he did this afternoon put on a heck of a show.
Yeah, he did.
So, oh, yeah. And again, it all depends how steep it is. Again, some of those caverns, you get in a back of rut, you catch something, it slings you the wrong way. And there's so much dust, it's hard to even see which way you're going sometimes. Yeah. And you're going off body feel as you're seeing tree limbs and stuff whiz by or flags. So
those hills are new to us, but we know skimming.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong there.
You can't. You just got to keep going.
I'm going to hope people
just got to keep
there.
going.
Might be delayed just a smidge. Just a hair. But it is still happening. It is still going to be awesome. And are taking applicants for the mud wrestling.
Oh, my goodness.
What was going on with Thor? He's taking people in for the mud wrestling, and you took your headset off and doing it. You want mud wrestle?
No, I don't want. What happened with Storm? How were they so long with the recovery? Do you know what's going on?
All right, that's the Tennessee Volunteers over the LSU.
He had an electrical problem. It wasn't no
40 to 13.
Do we have any soda anywhere? Hey, say that. Do we have any soda?
That's so much better. That looks like their fourth SEC win in like 15 to 18 years. Good job. Hey, you got to start somewhere.
What else am I going to do?
Hey, North Carolina looked good at the start of the season, didn't they? And then they fixed that.
Hey, you got to shut this down quick so I can switch over and bring back up as soon as it's over.
Hey, where are you guys at? You're at camp still? Are you watching? Are you put on any race? Watching any racing today?
What'd you do with us?
Okay. Well, okay. Bring me a map. Okay. Bring me a. No.
He's up on top somewhere?
Okay. Make sure.
Bad for Bill.
Man, this is going a lot faster than the other ones.
Are you planning to put your drone back up?
Clyde, I feel bad for Bill. Why?
Okay,
Just sitting in the sun all day before you put it up there. Yeah, but it ain't hot today. I've been in the freaking sun all day, dude. I'm running back and forth, working like a chicken, trying to do this in camp.
Hey, listen. Are you coming over?
It does look good, though.
It does.
Yeah.
I told them for the last few to stop and let's take a break.
Yeah, I don't care, but it's packed right now.
Like, I'm about to die with my feet.
Yeah, go bring the truck. That's fine. I would drive through anyway. Whatever. There's a million people.
All right. He didn't go that far, so he didn't knock any sticks down.
Yeah.
All right, y'all give it up for him.
Bye-bye.
Even though he has proven he's definitely mentally deficient. Good job. Woo!
Next up.
All right, now we got the gummy bear. Am I right?
Yeah.
Gummy bear? No? Yeah. Jolly Rancher?
Gummy.
Gummy bear.
Gummy on the rodeo.
Rodeo. Got it.
Gummy's driving.
That's a crazy-looking flag behind him, too.
Yeah, the Mountain Dew.
Yeah. It's like a 3-foot by, like a 4-foot by 4-foot flag.
We know you like big flags over here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Please give us a show.
Oh, come on, go, baby, go.
Please, either give up and leave or climb out the top. I don't care at this point. Just do it.
Again, you can see some Viking guys in front of us from the Viking racing team.
I know why he's saying that. And I'm not going to disagree with that.
Oh!
Come on.
All right.
All
right.
Get up there.
Do y'all talk about it being a different style of racing? No
Yeah.
talk and all that?
Yeah.
They've talked about just about everything you can talk about.
Yeah.
We had some time.
You had those ORI commercials or those commercials for
All right, good job. Good job. Let's get off the pot. One of the two, buddy. Yeah.
All right.
He needs to do something.
Oh my gosh. Tuck and roll. You need to kill your guidance counselors for steering.
Zach, he is so ornery, I tell you.
If you're broke down right there, then you better plan on spending the night. Because we're fixing to race something.
Zach is ornery today. He is on one, I promise you.
I completely understand. This is not a good show. We came over here to give you a show.
Oh, I know. But you know what? As you said earlier, that's racing. You know,
Yep.
Some days it's awesome. It's nonstop action. It looks like some kind of infomercial. Other days, everybody breaks, you know. And again, I hate to drive, 6 hours and break.
Yeah.
I tell you. Oh, I'm sure you do. I look out. I'm swinging. I look out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm already irritated.
Hi.
I'm swinging. I look out, and your daughter's smiling and videoing. Hey, man, wave, hi. Oh my gosh. All right.
I hope we don't get. We're gonna not need the excavator for this.
Yeah.
Just start it up and leave.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. Hey, that dude took a big ice bag full of ice, like threw a bunch of beverages in there.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, when all the ice is melted and his beverages are gone, he throws all his trash in there and has a trash bag. What a genius.
Perfect.
More importantly, I also like people who pick up after themselves. Off-road racers usually are very good about that, leaving it nice and clean. So we appreciate all the people here that are cleaning up after themselves. So again, you can see we have a packed-out crowd out here this morning. Or so I guess more this afternoon now. We're creeping into that afternoon time. Again, you could not probably be stuck at a worse spot right now.
Exactly.
But
the crowd's not liking this.
But you know what? Again, we talked about it earlier. You got great weather right now. You got a bunch of your friends with you.
Yeah.
You have
got
coolers.
Cold drinks.
You got coolers full of beverages. You really, like, if you got to be stuck somewhere, it's about the best place on earth to be stuck. Got some drinks. You got some food. You got some
At least
friends.
we're having people over for the food trucks.
Yeah. I see some of those the rocking chair version of the lawn chairs out there. They're back there with the shocks, just kick back, and having a great time. At least they're not at work. That's all that matters. We helped some guy find his wallet, helped a lady find her iPhone. I mean, we're just,
Cellular device.
Yeah, yes. Cellular device with her face on it. That was pretty funny. She's like, I'm looking for my cellular device with my face on it. Well, looks like they're going to get him recovered.
Yeah. Are we live? Yeah.
No, because then I have to sit there and click through them all the time. So we're here. Here we are. Did he really get stuck there?
Yep.
Y'all are doing skimming as soon as we're over with the next one. We're all going to start skimming from here.
Clyde, you got to give spectators time to get down there, though, right?
Zach, fix the power stuff up so they're done. After we're done here, that's when skimming will happen. All right, guys, I just got an update. They were able to give me a finalized plan. We're going to race, so you stay here, watch us. We're going to race. Woo! We'll start with that. Yes, thank you, both of y'all for clapping. Secondly, as soon as we're done, while we're racing, they're going to move down and get into position. So as soon as we finish racing and find out who's the best, we're going to move down there and watch the skimming, try to catch a little bit of this daylight. If not, we have trucked in tons of Milwaukee flashlights and headlights up here that you can buy at the treadwear stand, just for such an occasion. So like I said, as soon as we finish racing, y'all can, anybody wants to watch the skimming, which is pretty much everybody, can move down there and get your spot and get set up. And hopefully, it will have less breakage and carnage than whenever the heck we just finished watching. Love these guys. Don't forget to go by and tell them we love having them here. They're great people, some of the nicest people I've ever met today. And like I said, y'all go by and let them know we appreciate them coming, and maybe they'll come back. That used to be one of my favorites.
All right, guys.
Back when I was a kid.
Rodeo drove off, and we have Hackla. The Hackla buggy is on the line.
But wait, there's more. Yay.
I see the Taz team down there, the Taz Rock Bouncer team down there with their shirts on. John Campbell, who's the driver of that buggy.
Hey, we will be live with the drone for skimming, so somebody that knows whatever needs to be able to talk about it.
Okay.
Unless y'all just don't want to be live for skimming.
We want to be.
So, we have somebody to stand here and talk.
We can fix that, yeah. All right, this is Hackla, driven by Haukur Viðar Einarsson. He's currently our champion back home. Icelandic.
Okay.
He won
it looks
the
like
series.
he's doing very well here.
I'm just hoping for a show and that he gets down.
Oh.
Up, go up. There you go. Go up.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Out the top he goes. Again, flinging some dust.
Thank you, Haukur. Thank you.
That was impressive.
That was really good.
Again, very, very well driven.
And it was good. Probably good for him.
He's a boy. I know a lot of y'all were asking.
Okay, so we have the KFC buggy.
Yes. And again, for those of you who weren't paying attention earlier, he has a lifter or a push rod that is made out of extension that they cut and drilled and crammed in there.
It's amazing what they can do.
Okay.
This is the last one, Clyde?
I believe so. It's the only one I see.
Okay.
Can I confirm?
There he goes. There we go. And this is the KFC car?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Production, last car. Shut it down as quick as you can. Switchboard over and go right back live.
So this is the KFC buggy driven by Thor.
He usually does very well.
He usually does very well. He's a crazy driver. He's here for the show. He's doing the big jumps, and he's gonna finish this. Of course, they all want to be running at skimming.
Yes. Oh.
We're talking about it back home to giving him a pilot license.
Yeah.
Because he's always
launching out the top.
Yeah. All the way.
Oh.
Way. There
Wow.
you go.
Out the top he goes.
Thank God.
That is awesome. All right.
We're going to
That
change.
concludes the Iceland Formula Iceland team. We will wrap
track,
this up.
We're going to be going right to skimming.
Yes, well, actually, we're going to cut this track. We'll be cutting off the live feed. We'll be coming right back on with Rock Bouncers, Youth Class, and UTV Bounty. And then after that, we'll go ahead and shut down. And then tonight, we're going to be firing up the live feed again for the water skimming, which nobody wants to miss. So we will be back after these messages. Thanks.